Haha, starting sooner than expected jump scare. See? Look at that. I started with time left on the clock. How about that? You can't consider me late now. No, nobody say I'm late. Alright? I started before I was supposed to. Boom. Got him. Guys, stop saying muted and late. Stop. Oh my god, you guys are the worst. What do you mean
Santa knows
so
where
late?
Louisiana is. Why not you?
Santa knows where Louisiana is. Why not me? Because I'm not Santa, Ben. I'm not Santa. I am Clussy Claus. That is who I am. I am not Santa.
It's the Wolf of Uwu Street.
It is not the Wolf of Uwu Street. Jesus Christ. We're starting off spicy. I'm banned from the state of Louisiana. What do you have to do to get banned from a state? Oh, man. All right. Well, anyway, good evening, everybody. How is everybody tonight? Oh, man. Clussy is so late. Louisiana moved. You guys. Oh, my God. All right. You're good? Nice. Nice. Project Sentry looks fire. I haven't seen much of it. What was it? Was it a trailer yesterday? I don't even remember what it was, honestly. All right. So if it sounds a bit more echoey or something like that, that is because I am back home now. So I'm in a different room. There's no padding on the walls or anything. I'm working.
All hail Princess Clusabeth, first of his name.
Wait, Princess first of his name. There's a continuity error there. All right, whatever. Yakuza style game. Okay, that makes sense. Oh man. So yeah, if it sounds a bit echoey or something, that's why. God, I got scared because I got my computer, or I brought it home. I had to check it. Obviously, you can't just I can't put my desktop in overhead storage. And then when I started it up. When I got home, it worked just fine, but the CPU fan was making a spooky noise. So I turned it off. I just I stuck, don't clip this, by the way. I stuck my finger in it and twirled it around a little bit, and then it was fine again. So there. After that, Astrobot won Game of the Year and Queso won Best Streamer. Dude, Queso winning Best Streamer was probably the biggest W of last night, honestly. Besides the Elden Ring reveal, or the what's it called? I can't remember the name, like the subheading, but whatever. Don't say kinky. Huge for Queso. Nothing is huge compared to Queso. Nothing is huge compared to him. Almighty Clutzy Claus. Dude, I'm bringing Clutzy Claus back this year. Night Rain. Okay, that's what it was called. Yes, I am bringing back Clussy Claus this year. Don't you worry. I have the it's actually right over there. The suit. It's right behind me. So yeah, Concord 2, dude. If only we needed Concord 2. That could have saved the show.
The Muppets were the best part of Game Awards Lamar.
That's very true, Devastator. Yes, the Muppets were the best part because guess what? They were set. It was like an element of self-awareness for the Game Awards. I actually liked it. That was funny. Unironically. It was good. So I don't know if Luke's gonna join us. Caden should be here in a couple minutes. And then hold on. One of these days I will revive Stoner Jeebus. Who is what? Huh? What are you talking about? No, Red, I have not become one with the Fursona. What? No. J-Tech, yeah, we're going to get to that later. I've got a lot lined up for tonight. I don't think we're going to get through all of it, but we can sure as hell try. We can sure as hell try. Tendo, I swear to God. Don't say my intro back to me. I'm self-conscious. Man. Makes me feel awkward. Actually, hold on. I completely forgot to ping the Discord. Hold up. Let me ping the Discord.
Check Discord. I sent you some salt clips.
Black Cobra, yes, thank you. I saw those. I'm gonna pull up one of them in a couple minutes. I did see one of those. Or I did see them, and we're gonna watch one of them. IDK, why you have a persona? Because Luke loves to use ChatGPT to create monstrosities. That is why. Oh my god. It's... Chat, this is bad.
When do we get Classy Claus and his Classilius?
Clussy Claus and his Clussia... Speaking is hard.
So is this also a sex cult? Shares and punch too.
No, DPD, no. This is not a cult. No, this isn't... What do you think this is, an Alex stream? No. This is not a cult. This is a society of chairs. That's what it is. But yeah, you will get Clussy Claus at some point, probably closer to Christmas. Clussy the Wolf. Guys, we're not making this a thing. I don't have a persona. Luke's ruining my life out here. Now here he is. You're a furry, now deal with it. You made me one. Get your ass in here. Unless you can't for whatever reason, which is understandable. God. I am not a furry just because you had ChatGPT make an absolute abomination. What's this about a persona? Don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry about it. That is the best thing you can do in this situation. Elden Ring Game of the Year 2025. Honestly, because it's its own game. So it very well could win Game of the Year 2025. That would be pretty funny.
Hello? Do I have the McDonald's mic?
It's fine.
Is it bad? Hold on.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's better than your laptop mic, so.
But Classy is a pretty girl. Is Classy a good girl?
I am not a pretty... Well, maybe I am a pretty girl. But no. No, stop it. Am I a pretty girl, Mr. Krabs? Stage 1 denial. It's not denial, chat. It's not denial. Oh my god. It's not denial if it's true, I should say. Denial. It's not... Oh my god. Alright, switching topics. Toss a coin for your cluster. Exactly. If you're gonna bully me, at least super chat me to do it. There you go. There's my nightly e-begging. There you go. Oh, man.
Not as much of a furry as Spectre is now.
That is true, Psalms. I could never be as much of a furry as Spec. Stage 2 anger. No, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. That is all. This is false. No. I think... chat, type 1 if Spec is a furry. Josh is here. I see. Welcome, Josh. Welcome, sir. I don't know, Spec. That's a bunch of ones. So, I think the people have spoken. I think you are, in fact, a furry. Don't type feet. Jesus God. Those that call others furries are furries themselves. Wait, so that means that everybody in this chat right now that's calling me a furry is one. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. There you go. I have cured being a furry. Just, if somebody calls you one, that means they are one.
If Classy is a wolf, Jesus. What is Spec?
If Classy's a wolf, I'm not a wolf. But Spec would be... I'm trying to think. Hey, what's up, SP? What would Spec be?
Elden Ring Night Rain equals harm and salt for years.
Very true, Devastator. A bear? You think, I'm not a furret. Jesus Christ. Projecting? It's not projecting. It is not. I did not hit her. I did not. By the way, if any of you guys know Chris Lenarek, he apparently met Tommy Wiseau recently, so that was funny. It's okay to accept the fact that you're a furry. I'm not. Because he's built like a ferret. I mean, ferrets are like kind of skinny and tall, right? So honestly, yeah. I am, yeah, honestly. Minus the fur. I don't have a lot of body hair. But yeah. Closely is a honey badger. I'm not a honey badger. I am not a violent person. What do you mean? Doesn't honey badger mean like bad things? Oh, hold on. DPD just sent me an AI summary. Viewers are discussing the streamer's persona, Clussy, and are joking around about it. Yeah, pretty true. Unfortunately, the AI forgot to mention that I don't have a persona. And yes, not Battle Puppet, Jesus. Black Cobra, thank you for, yeah. I saw it. I'm a thick bear. Honestly, if I were to have a persona, I would prefer it to be a bear. Because I feel like a bear would be the coolest thing. Yeah, you know?
I already made you a wolf. You can't change it.
No, you know what? I'm gonna change it. I will change it.
Okay.
By deleting that one.
No, because I have that saved on my
I'm
hard
changing.
drive, so...
Oh, God. Well,
Mink's already posted it on your Twitter.
Boys, we're breaking into Luke's house tonight.
Reindeer. Now we have Classy the
Please, I'm lonely.
furry.
You're lonely, damn. First was Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Now we have Clussy the unconsenting furry. Yeah, actually true. That is, yeah. Thank you, Pidgey, for the 5. That is unironically what it is.
Pretty accurate.
But Clussy's not a wolf. She's a bee. What? Huh? What? That's rude. Don't call me that.
They call you a bitch?
Yes, that is so rude.
Oh, that's mean.
That's mean. Can't believe you.
Okay, I draw the line at being disrespectful.
You draw the line at being disrespectful.
No. Okay, I might make fun of you.
Hey!
I have to.
Kaden joined at 9/11. Hey. Hooray.
Guys, I didn't do it.
No, this is proof that Kaden did in fact do it.
No, because you already did it. How could I do it?
That is true. I guess I did do every major historical event ever.
Yeah, didn't you also kill Lincoln? I'm pretty sure we... Oh, chat summary. Viewers in the chat are discussing fursonas and whether the streamer Clussy is a furry.
Yeah,
and I'm screenshotting that.
Interview stream RN for the history of salt lore and shit like that.
Hold on, wait. This is one for promotional reasons. Sorry for this, but the Alkin and I are doing an interview stream right now for the history of salt lore and stuff like that. You know what, Edge Knight? Don't worry about it. You know what? A little self-promotion never hurt anybody.
Kaden, check memes.
A little bit is fine.
Something in there. Oh, okay.
As long as the super chats don't just turn into people self-promoting.
Corporate needs you to find the differences between these two pictures.
Oh, no.
No, yeah, people do confuse us.
Even the AI thinks I'm a furry because you guys are talking about it. So the AI reads you guys saying furry and then is like, oh my god, he must be a furry. No.
No, it's correct. It knows.
My god.
All right, chat. The next body pillow is going to be furry Clussy.
No, if you give me another body pillow, I'm actually throwing you out the window.
That's so
Luke,
fine.
I don't think you're gonna live if you give him another one.
JFK was shot by no
That's okay. You know what? It'll be totally worth it if I do.
Yeah, thank you, Pidgey. I can't believe JFK was shot by known furry Clussy Lee Harvey Oswald. Yeah.
What the?
Luke, if you get killed, I'll continue your legacy. I'll start making body pillows.
The thing is that you won't have to like change anything because you're basically me already. Apparently, we're the exact same person.
This is... Can he be Mrs. Claus?
Since Gara's a nurse, can he be Mrs. Claus? No, Gara is Caden's Pookie.
Yeah,
I would never.
Yeah, get it right.
I would never do that to either of them.
This is my Pookie, okay?
Yeah, me and Luke are Pookies.
Step off.
Take my money. I'd like to, but you haven't given me any. Check Discord real quick. Sick 40k clip. All right, I can take a look.
Foot pillows. All right, you're banned.
Oh, what? It's the
That's just a slipper.
It's the what's it called? Okay, can I don't think I can play that. It's probably copyrighted because that's a clip from what's it called? Crap. Secret level.
Because Jeff.
Chris, did you see
it? I can play that. Gara is a shark because Jeff. That is true. Gara's persona is a shark.
That's true.
Also, he likes King Shark. So yeah.
Chris, did you see the meme that I made for Mixie stream?
I did, and I wish to light you on fire.
Hold on. Okay. I don't know. You might be able to play it on stream. I don't think it'll be copyrighted. It's just like from.
I mean, but it's
it's just from someone's Marvel Rivals like gameplay. So
no, I'm talking about Black Cobra sent me a Warhammer.
Oh, like, I'm talking about something I'm gonna send.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, I can play that obviously. But oh yeah, no, that's a very accurate meme. Yeah. Honestly, that's very accurate. Everybody thinks you two sound exactly the same. It's kind of depressing. I was gonna say this, like, this would obviously, I hope to God never happen, but imagine, like, Luke does this body pillow stuff so much he ends up, like, starting a body pillow company, and that's, like, his business that he operates or something like that.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
God, no. Please.
4+ years of college all to start a body pillow company.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Oh, hell no.
Hey, what's up, Richard? Yes, thank you for the ooh. Guys, can we get some, like, ooh emote spams, please? I spent so much money on these emotes.
You are the tussy wussy uwu queen.
I will accept the ooh spam. I will not accept being a furry, though.
Check memes.
Hold on.
I'm going to make more AI photos of you as a furry.
Please don't. Hey, what's up, Minx? Oh yeah, you heard I was eating. My mom is the goat. She got a bunch of candy canes.
Oh,
so,
yo.
Can I have one?
I'm having yeah, well, you can actually. Ken, are you
come
down?
Over. I go over right now.
No. Oh, you could.
But I mean, yeah, I don't want to. It's cold as fuck outside.
Yeah. Ken, would you be down? Are you free tomorrow?
Yeah. I mean, I'm on break.
Because I wanna. Well, I didn't know if you had to babysit or something.
I don't think so.
I want to take a ride to like Best Buy or something. I need to get another monitor for here.
Another one.
Just take mine.
Because what?
Don't you have one there?
No. Yes, obviously I have one, but
yeah. So what do you need?
Because I've been spoiled by 1440p and G-Sync, and now this looks absolute ass. So
bro's gonna have
another one.
He's gonna have 3 monitors over the summer.
No, I'm not. I'll just leave both of them in storage.
Well, you have 4 technically. Yeah, not even 3.
Yeah, I'll have 4, and then I guess I can like.
What the fuck?
I can sell.
Wait, so you have the one? You have
the
one
only
at
reason
school,
is because I can't. I have 2 at school and 1 at home.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah.
I can't. I can't take them back and forth easily. Like my computer, I just put in the
monitors are like monitors are kind of tough to transport.
There's not even like specific unless I literally kept the box that it came in. But even then,
well, I'm sure you could find some.
I'm getting case. So yeah. I mean, luckily monitors are fairly standard sizes, unlike PC towers, which are like they can vary, which is why I don't have a carrying case for my computer yet, or like a protective case.
Oh, by the way, Kane, I found one. That's it's like a roller case. It's like holds your PC and it's got wheels on it. So I'm gonna get that. It's like $60 or something. I'm gonna get it.
For fancy. It's got wheels.
And then I can send you the link as well if you want that.
Yeah, that'd be good actually, because we have the same. I believe we have the same tower.
There's only 3 sizes of towers, and we both have the same one. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think we have the exact same model as well.
Yeah. Where's Louisiana? Stop asking about Louisiana. Okay, hold on. Caden really wanted me to see this Marvel Rivals clip, so hold on.
It was very fun.
Let me switch the capture over to Discord, and we can. There you go. By the way, if you'd like to join the Discord, if you think about becoming a member, it's a lot of fun. We're in, me, Luke, and Caden are in general a lot. Like every day, a lot, pretty much.
Pretty much. We don't have much.
We don't have much going on. We're very lonely people.
No.
I basically go from the gym to class to dining halls like a lot, and then also back to the room. I don't know.
That's
all right. Let's take a look.
Hello.
Hello. Oh my God. Is that Doctor Strange?
Yes, it is.
Dear God. Deserved though.
Why? He's just a little shark.
People. I'm kidding, but dude, people act like that shark is the reincarnation of Hitler or something.
Dude, apparently, he's really annoying. Like his mechanics.
That's why people hate him so much.
But he's adorable.
No, he's super cute, but like
he's a shark puppy.
Apparently his mechanics are obnoxious.
Yeah, so. Apparently he he's really good for rushing in and just killing a shit ton of people with his ability.
Christ.
Well, and his ultimate is he basically has like a circle where he swallows everyone up and then can throw them off the map.
Yep.
Because you know you can ban words in your chat. Honestly, if there were one word, chat, take a guess which word you think I would ban if I could only ban one word.
Furry?
Louisiana.
All right, and then everybody else in chat guess as well.
Chair? Maybe?
No, it's definitely Louisiana.
Definitely not chair. No,
it's absolutely. It's 10,000% Louisiana.
N-word? No.
Well, those are already banned, I think.
No, they're not. You can say that.
Oh shit! All right.
Don't try it.
Yeah,
but you can.
No, you're gonna get timed out if you do.
That's an instant permaban if you're racist.
Yeah.
So timed out forever.
Uh-huh.
Bye.
Racism. Yeah, I'm banning the word racism.
Ban the word. Yeah, you can't be racist.
No, if I could, don't pull Wings of Redemption, brother. I was not raised like south of Delaware. I'm not even gonna come close to saying that.
Yeah. Did he say that? Wow.
Like,
yeah. I knew he was.
Well, because that's what his cat's name was.
Oh my god.
Yeah, his cat's name was.
Holy
yeah.
shit.
Hey, what's up, Omar?
I mean, I knew he was. I thought it was.
No, I'm not racist, Red. What have I done that's racist ever?
That's crazy.
You're racist because you criticized a black guy one time.
Yeah, exactly. The whole shit with Quantum, you're banned.
Yeah, I was thinking J-Tech, but yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Which, speaking of which, he's on the docket for tonight, so that's going to be fun.
I'm actually going to find you.
He hates Exactly, I hate racing on Nintendo.
I hate racing.
I'm a racist. I hate racing.
Clutzy check suggestions.
You're a racist.
DCG surprised by ND hate.
Uncheck suggestions. All right, cool.
Surprised by ND hate.
Well, that.
What's that mean?
I think he meant
indie.
No. I actually don't know what he meant by it, but people are really mad. Remember the last game they showed yesterday from Naughty Dog? It was called Intergalactic. That's getting dislike bombed a lot.
Interesting.
Because and I think it's for multiple reasons. One, like, you got the people saying it's woke or whatever. But then, speaking of which, if there was one word I was to ever ban, which I wouldn't, but if I were to ban one word, it probably would be woke, honestly, because
that is fair.
It gets so annoying.
It's basically like meaningless. It's just a way to describe.
It's like the term racist losing its meaning. Basically.
Yeah. I gotta head off for a second. I'll be back in a little bit.
Assault already?
Oh, okay,
Shut up! No. I'm sorry. Bye. No.
Well, he did.
We will get there in a moment. But yeah, there's that, and then people. I think it's also because people are just fed up with CGI trailers with like no release date or gameplay or anything like that.
Okay, don't get me wrong. I like the CGI trailers; they're cool. But I agree for like as a gameplay thing, it's really not. It means
like that. But the problem is it was like the Concord trailer 2.0. That trailer told us almost nothing.
Wasn't
that
the one with the fucking hamburger?
Yeah, the Concord one was the hamburger.
That wasn't even like.
At least this one actually showed us, like, a character.
Yeah.
So, there you go. It's an improvement. My salt. Guys, you little addicts. You will get it. Calm down. Also, Gar's playing Phasmo. It's pretty cool.
The jiggly hamburger.
No.
That's not a sentence I ever wanted to hear in my life.
But yeah. And then...
Neil Drunkman.
Yeah. And then also... it's coming from Naughty Dog.
Oh, Naughty Dog.
And,
hate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Naughty Dog has not had the best track record recently. So.
Yeah, I gotta say, I know they used to make some good shit.
Mm-hmm. But did they, though?
I don't remember what it was.
Maybe like 2 decades ago, but...
Borderlands, yeah, I said used to. I didn't give a time frame. Borderlands 4 will suck because Randy Bitchford is...
I hope Borderlands 4 is good.
I mean, Borderlands 3 was not my favorite, although that's just not my kind of game.
Gameplay was fine, story was terrible.
Yeah, gameplay was alright, kind of not like super for me. And then also the movie, boo.
Alright, so, we've got quite a few things to look at here tonight.
Oh, you gotta stream there.
Yeah, hold up.
Yeah.
But I'm streaming right now.
We're just being a bunch of schizos talking to a random YouTube video.
Yep, exactly.
Alright.
Oh, man. Alright, hold up. Borderlands 3, a dope gameplay. Okay, maybe hot take. I'm not super into, like, Borderlands. I honestly... This is probably going to sound like heresy to a lot of you. I actually prefer, like, Destiny's gameplay in terms of looter shooters over Borderlands.
I've never played... Or, no, I have played Destiny, but I haven't played it in a long time.
It was a long time ago.
I think the last time I played that, I had a 2060. So that was at least 2
Where
years
the
ago.
white women at unsubbed? What are you talking about?
Where the 6'4" was at?
Yeah, no, where are the 6'2" Dommy mommies? That's what I want to know. Borderlands was more about the story, yeah, and 3 failed at telling a good story. So,
and Destiny is all about that credit card.
Where are the Asian women at, guys? What are you talking about?
There are a bunch of gooners in the chat, bro. That's what they're talking about.
But they're okay.
Chat, you're gooning. Stop it.
We're a scroll. What? What do you mean, where's Scroll? I've never spoken to her once in my life. I've only heard about her through Gara. That's it. All right. So we've got Jay. We've got Riri. Oh yeah, this post from Griffin. We can take a look at that in a second. And then if we have time, we'll take a look at Griffin's Indiana Jones review. Because I haven't beaten the game, so we're going to watch up to where I've gotten to. And then we'll stop there, because obviously I'm not going to comment on something after that. And then I just wanted to feature Josh's tweet here, because it's kind of popping off. You can see.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's kind of doing well. And then Black Cobra sent me this. So, cool. I guess this is only 2 minutes long. We can take a look at this first. PlayStation fanboys react to The Last of Us Part 2 PC reveal.
Oh, you said it yesterday on stream. Did you ever see Case's reaction to getting...
oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, he did not expect it. Also, he won the Streamer Award again.
He did. So he's won 2...
So he's won Streamer of the Year back-to-back at the Streamer Awards, and then now he's also won it at the Game Awards as well.
That's insane. I mean, he deserves it.
Who won Streamer of the Year last year for the Game Awards? Was it? I'm assuming it was Kai or Jinxie, probably.
It was probably one of those two.
Hold on, wait. The Game Award. I fat fingered everything.
Oh my god!
I fat fingered that so hard.
F11 or F12.
Game Awards. I tried to hit backspace and I accidentally hit F12. I have big fingers. I'm sorry. Oh, Iron Mouse did. Okay. That's right. Iron Mouse did.
Never heard of them in my life.
Cool.
Iron Mouse.
Yes, Iron Mouse. Thank you, Edge Knight. All right. The State of Destiny. The State of Destiny is abysmal. Wasn't it like Final Shape was good? It's just it was too little, too late, right? Like people gave up after Lightfall. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's generally my understanding. I mean, I know Charlie's pretty into Destiny.
Like Lightfall just completely killed any hope people had for the game, and then of course they finally made a good expansion, and then nobody played it. So
and then nobody played it because it was just didn't matter.
All right, let's watch these guys react to The Last of Us 2 getting confirmed for PC. Which, by the way, you guys can keep that.
Yeah, no, please, God, take it back.
Take it back. Take it back, man. All right.
Screamer. 2026. Okay.
I looked that up and nothing came up for that.
I'm sitting up now.
Of course.
Are you?
Naughty dog.
Check the eye summary.
Yeah.
Damn, even they're
Check the AI summary. Oh, did somebody? Well, I think they thought it was the new game. Well, I can't check the AI summary. You guys have to send me the AI summaries if you want me to see them. Yeah. I can't see them on my own stream.
Listen, bro.
Put the volume up. All right, hold up. I got you.
Apparently not. Okay, now you do.
Bro,
You run into anything you can't handle.
hey, yo, listen, bro. I'm into this show. I'm into the show, bro. I'm into the stream, bro.
They should have ended their show too.
They should have.
Game Awards was mid, other than like Case getting streamed.
Case was the peak.
I'm into the stream, bro. I'm into the stream. I'm into the
Are you?
goddamn stream, bro.
They were not ending the stream.
They did not.
Hey, yo, I'm into the stream, bro.
People are saying Wukong got robbed. I know a lot of people think Wukong got robbed. You guys have to realize, though, it is the overwhelming majority of the votes counted are for like specific people, like outlets and stuff.
But it's rigged.
It's rigged. So I did see Tectone said that allegedly a lot of the people who do like the voting, who count for like most of the votes, are like Sony employees and stuff. Like who work at these other companies. So I don't know the validity of that, but apparently that's why people are upset.
I would say as well for that, my only counter to that would be not all of them would be. I imagine probably not every person who just because they work at Sony is like a diehard Sony like fan. Like, you know, just because you work for a company doesn't necessarily mean you like.
I mean,
maybe they do.
Maybe they got an email talking about it or something.
Maybe they had. Maybe they was like. I don't know. I doubt it was contractual.
I don't know.
But I don't know.
Yeah. Ultimately, I do not know if it was rigged or not. My assumption. I always assume it's not rigged because that just feels like a cop out. But
bigger thing is, does it even matter? Like, I don't know.
Looking suggestions. Hold on.
For stuff like this, my biggest thing is like, is it rigged? It could be, could not be.
Oh yeah, the Ackman video. We're not gonna watch that, but Yeah, I saw that he posted that.
I'm at this stream, bro. I can't do this. I can't do this stress, bro.
Stress? What do you, brother? What is he like laughing or is he about to cry? Which one is it? It sounds like both. Like, listen to him.
Bro. I can't do this. I can't do this stress, bro. I can't do this stress, bro. I can't do this. I can't do this, bro.
Also, it is really bothering me that his chair keeps like turning invisible. Fix your green screen.
I can't do this. I'm at the stream, man. I'm at the stream. Yo.
Can you make good on that?
Part 2, Shannon Woodward. And from season 2 of HBO's The Last of Us,
Crashing out.
Yo.
He's like going insane. What is happening right now?
What the fuck, bro?
If he's about to cry about The Last of Us 2. Yeah, I mean, kinda.
Hey, yo, listen, bro. Hey, yo, listen.
Laughing to mask the pain. Hey, this is his Joker laugh.
I can't do this. I can't do this, man. This shit too stressful for me, man.
What is stressful about that, huh?
Stop being a broken record and start explaining what the actual fuck
explain why it is stressful for you that a bad game is coming to PC. Like, huh?
Tonight. Well,
this shit too stressful, man.
Excited because we're about to present the best adaptation.
She's crashing out. He really is.
Abby with Godzilla when?
Mod to replace Abby with Godzilla when? That'll probably be there pretty early on, I would imagine. Very soon after the game comes out. This is like, if you go to like a dictionary and you look up crashing out, this is like the picture you'll see.
I can't tell if he's like super sad or salty or just, I don't know.
His brain is like malfunctioning. He doesn't know how to process the information he just witnessed. And then the dude, Jay Barry on the bottom is just dead silent.
Yo.
Yeah, bro, hasn't done it.
He's just face
too much for
palming.
me, bro. I can't do this. I can't do this.
Don't.
I know.
Please.
While we both spent a lot of time with Ellie, we heard
Yo, they got you twice, bro.
Yo, twice, bro. Twice. At third time, bro, I'm gonna have to like, yo. Oh my god, yo.
Was it just stressful because of the fake out of the Naughty Dog logo?
I guess so.
I don't
I
understand.
mean, you would think he would have learned by now to like not have any expectations for Naughty Dog, but
I mean, because if it's that, I would say, yeah, just stop getting your hopes up.
No.
Like every time I get a Rockstar Games logo in like an ad before a YouTube video, I'm like,
it's GTA 6. Nope, it's it's
I'm never like
awful GTA Online update.
Yeah, I never think that it's GTA 6 anymore. I'm just like, well, it's some shitty online.
Oh.
I would say these jokes were like some of the worst fucking parts of the show.
Mm-hmm.
In an already bad show that was like,
yeah. The only funny part was the Muppets.
Yeah.
Like that was actually it.
I mean, TBF Godzilla is prettier than Abby, so XD.
That is true. Godzilla is prettier than Abby. That is very true, Devastator.
Dan. I mean, you're right.
I can't imagine why ponies hold a game in this high regard, but I also don't want more people outside their circle to play it. Exactly. Like,
seriously.
they cherish these. Want to know why they cherish it, though? It's because only they can play it. That's why they love it so much.
Yeah, it's a privilege.
Yeah, it's like what even? It's like a gift to them. That's how they think of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh my god, this company loves us enough to give it only to us.
Even though that's not really at all why that exists.
Bragging rights, exactly. The bragging rights that they get for less than a year. I mean, it is actually less than a year now. Spider-Man 2 and FF7 Rebirth. Like, we are in The Last of Us Part 1 and The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. We are entering sub 1 year territory for how long it's taking games to come over. It's yeah. But we've always said it. Day and date is inevitable. It will happen.
It just makes the most financial sense to do day and date. You're missing out on
and
money.
Sony is slowly realizing that over time. Astrobot PC. Honestly, I would pre-order Astrobot if it got announced for PC. What's your opinion on Witcher 4? I thought the trailer was cool. Never played a Witcher game though, so don't really care too much. But trailer was cool.
That's basically how I felt about most of the stuff in the Game Awards.
And anybody calling it woke because Ciri's the main character is a dumbass.
If you unironically use the word woke, I hate you.
Yeah, if you use it ironically, then whatever. Even then, the jokes get annoying after a while.
If you use woke ironically, I dislike you. If you use it unironically, I hate you.
I hate you. Oh, man. I wonder how these people would have reacted to San Andreas being a timed exclusive for the PS2 in 2004. Thankfully, I don't think these guys had gained consciousness by that point. So,
what do you mean gained by that point? They still haven't.
Yeah, I was gonna say it seems like they still haven't gained consciousness. Woke because women's scary. They're scared of scared of a woman who isn't incredibly powerful, or who has an incredibly weak. Excuse me.
Is incredibly weak.
I speed run the campaign again, and I'm at the Himalayas already. Nice. Yeah. Delta got cucked for 100%ing Indiana Jones because he got soft locked with a bug. So,
oh no!
So he, instead of waiting for a patch or something, he just started a new save file, and now he's grinding out the entire game in one night.
Damn.
Which, if you skip the side content, you can get through it in like a few hours.
I mean, even still, like,
yeah.
CK and Bloodborne on PC when probably never. Sony hates.
I mean, it is on PC, just not officially. You know.
I mean, yeah, an official PC port. I don't know. Probably never, because they seem to hate They hate money. They hate free money.
All right, so I want to show off Josh's tweet real quick, just because it's doing numbers.
W mans, yeah.
Yes, sir. Josh, are you still in here, by chance? They weren't even an itch in their dad's ball sack back then. Well, that's not true. These guys were definitely alive back then. These guys are in like their 30s or something. God, some of them are in their 40s. Kane, can you imagine if our dads acted like this?
I would be so ashamed.
I would disown my dad, honestly.
Like, Jesus Christ.
I had to clip you, but I'm back. Of course. What did you clip me saying? What was the clip this time? Enter Zelda. Why did you just come in here and say skibbity? What? Huh?
Well, that reminds me. My brother was spewing absolute brain rot in the car earlier. I almost just crashed it on purpose. I almost just...
Like, what did he say?
He was just talking about, like, Skibbity, Sigma, like, Riz, or whatever. He was literally like those videos where it just says,
the problem I have with this stuff is there's just no punchline to it. It is literally just saying words.
It's just a stupid word for a video that everyone hates.
It is literally just saying words. It's not... I don't think I've ever seen a kid even laugh at this stuff before. They literally just say things. They're like an AI.
Stinky backshot air.
Synthetic Man is sadly still around. Yeah, sadly, Synthetic Man is still around.
What does that mean? Censored.
What did he say?
Stinky backshot air, edging and gooning in Ohio Square.
Okay, we're just moving on. We're gonna tune into the rest of Jay's reaction later, but I just want to take a look at this clip that Josh shared.
Literally, the kids don't laugh at it; they laugh at how much it makes us just want to die.
Exactly. Proof it only takes a logo to make a good game, went from being woke and boring to exciting real quick after he saw the Sony logo. I have seen this clip already, but yeah.
This checked out completely.
Yeah. Okay. He was not excited until he saw the Sony logo, and then all of a sudden, you know...
Yeah.
Please don't be another modern audience game, because right now I'm bored as shit.
Yeah, see, there you go. Modern audience game. Love the silence.
It's not even trying to...
It says Sony.
He got so excited the second he saw the Sony thing on it. Dude,
normal people get neuron activation for titties. He gets neuron activation.
Honestly, like you can see the moment the neuron. Watch him. You can see the.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Boop! There it is.
He just like
you can see the neuron activation happen.
It says Sony.
I'm genuinely excited for that game. I'm glad you are, because seems like most people aren't. But hey, if you are, right, good for you.
For the record player.
I mean, I'm always willing to, like, with the CGI trailers, it's always good to like wait and see. But I don't know.
I said it earlier. This game is probably not coming out till 2027.
Yeah,
like this is the first we're seeing of it, and it doesn't even like have a release window or anything. Yeah, it says Sony gets a boner. It reminds me. Have you guys seen that meme? I showed it to Kaden already, but it's like Mr. Beast, like, "Hey girl, how are you?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm good," and then he's like, "Mr. Boner takes over." Oh my god. 2028 max. I wouldn't say 2028 max. You never know with game delays these days.
Thony.
It's Thony.
True Eddie, I see Sony on a record player.
Uh-huh.
You sure it's not
excited.
related to Naughty Dog?
Can we just talk about, by the way, this is what pisses me off about this trailer the most, how many advertisements are just in this trailer.
Dude,
there was a Porsche, there was an Adidas. Well, what there was
Porsche, they had
Adidas.
The chair was
the chair was an advertisement for something. The Sony logo makes sense. No, that makes sense because Sony's making the game.
That's not an advertisement. That's just like a
But there's the chair is an ad, the vehicle is an ad, and the shoes are an ad. Like, how do you get 3 bits of product placement into a trailer for a game? Like, that is insane.
It's not because they didn't show.
Are you sure? I'll take the L. But can you?
I mean, you're gonna take the L no matter what.
Yeah.
Nigga, they didn't show. Listen, there was no PlayStation. There was no
it is.
Naughty Dog.
Okay, True Eddie. I said I would take the L.
Dude, he gets so loud so quickly.
Yeah.
He starts off like, hey, True Eddie. You know, and he's like, hey, you! Like, God.
He suddenly cares.
Mm-hmm. I gotta fix my boom arm. It keeps falling over.
It's my Naughty Dog! They just said it!
Jesus Christ. No, they literally did not say it. They did not say it. They said from the studio that.
Well, I mean, that is Naughty Dog.
Making this game.
Like, I didn't know that. I didn't know Naughty Dog made Crash Bandicoot or The Last of Us.
That everybody
to me,
heard about.
That doesn't mean anything.
Oh wow.
Plus, I know they say it's the same studio that brought you Naughty Dog and Jack and Dexter, as if this game is going to be anything like those games at all.
Yeah, I think that's more of like a quality.
Hey, remember these old games that we made when we were good? Yeah.
This is the new Naughty Dog game.
Galactic.
Yeah, he's so much more excited all of a sudden.
The Heretic Prophet.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
they got the classic PlayStation logo.
Yeah. Not a big fan of the main character. A little woke for me.
Oh no!
But
you stupid truck,
bro. When I saw
wait, what woman with shaved head? Too woke.
Too woke.
We know literally nothing about the game, but yeah, too woke already.
I hate it.
Oh god. It's by Naughty Dog. They just said it. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. He gets so excited so quickly.
Our chat can't see it, but look at the chat. His chat's all mods. There's no actual people in there.
Yeah, because he mods everybody he knows he can quote unquote trust. You know? And then like everybody else gets blocked. So, yeah, you wonder why there's almost nobody ever in his chat, despite like how many viewers he has. That's why. Can we go back to the 1700s? No.
I would. Yeah, no. I just spent an entire semester.
I like it when everybody has rights. You know, I like having modern medicine, so I don't die. I like not getting cholera and then dying 5 hours later.
Yeah, I like when certain groups of people were not considered property. That's pretty cool when they're not.
Yeah, that's pretty friggin' epic.
Yeah, no.
Now, if I were Andrew Tate, I would say yes, but.
Did you apparently? There's no like video evidence, but apparently he cried in court recently.
Ha! That's a real alpha male thing to do.
Yeah, that's a real top G move. Am I right?
Yeah, that is a top G alpha male Sigma Lord move right there.
Yeah, crying in court.
Brother isn't even the beta male; he's the theta male.
Yep. Oh, don't bring up theta calculus flashbacks, bro.
No, malaria is not base. No, it's not.
That abuse.
Malaria is bait. What the fuck?
You feel bad for Jay's mic boyfriend that abused. Yeah, dude. The worst part is he has the same mic that me and Caden have, and he manages to make it that distorted. Well, the only difference is it has RGB. Like yours is just R.
Mine is just R, and I like that.
Sorry, I don't want polio to happen again. Yeah, we better be careful, guys. There's gonna be like one anti-vaxxer in here who like this. Oh man. I said no malaria. Oh, you said no malaria. I'm sorry. There's 2 ways to oh my god. I'm sorry.
This is why punctuation matters, chat.
I'm calling it Indiana Jones is my game of the year with Helldivers right behind it. Indiana wins by a narrow margin. Well, if you're counting it for this year, then, yeah, I'm not really sure. I would have to think about it. I haven't beaten it either.
I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't really play a whole lot of games that came out this year. I mean,
besides like Helldivers and BO6.
I'm playing, yeah, Helldivers, a little bit of BO6, God of War Ragnarok, but that's a port, so that doesn't really count.
Yeah.
But I'm enjoying the crap out of that.
Jeff does not dictate the year. Wrong. Jeff Keighley is God in the gaming industry.
Can I make Bloons TD6 Game of the Year?
Considering it came out in 2018, no.
It can be my Game of the Year.
Jeff doesn't do jack. What do you mean? He's the gaming god. He's the Game Awards man. Do you know how many Muppets he has contacts with?
Ooh.
Is it just me, or is it kind of redundant to use RGB with the room lights on? I mean, only like not real. If the room lights are drowning out, lights?
Yeah, no.
But like, I mean, I have RGB in my computer because that just looks nice no matter what.
Yeah, my GPU has RGB on the front and top of it.
Also, RGB gives you more frames, so if you're building a PC, get as much as possible. Also, be sure to download as much RAM from Yahoo as possible.
Yeah, if you put RGB on like your, that reminds me, I was driving back. I was doing some shit like the other night or whatever. Like I was driving back yesterday, and I saw this one. I had to do a double take because I thought I was hallucinating. There was an Audi driving by, like completely wrapped in Christmas lights.
Wait, hold on.
I'm not even sure.
Wait. What? When was this?
Like literally yesterday night. At some point. Yesterday night, it was wrapped in Christmas lights, and I'm like on the freeway. It was on like by how do I describe it? By the BMW dealership, kind of.
Because I'm not even kidding. I think was it like a green or was it like a darker color?
It was a darker color with lights on.
I think I saw that same car.
You probably did. It's pretty distinctive.
Like coming back from the airport.
Yeah, you probably did.
Yeah. Was it like covered with tape and stuff?
Yeah, there was like tape.
Yeah, okay. I think I saw that exact same car when I was coming back from the airport today. That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm like not even sure that's legal. I gotta be honest.
I'm just sure all I can imagine is if one of the lights touches one of the wheels, the whole car is just gone.
Yeah,
like everything is gonna die. I saw a Cybertruck broken down yesterday. Good, destroy all Cybertrucks.
I mean, they just basically do that to themselves. I also saw one
into it. You can't just ram people, guys.
I'm gonna say if you ram into a Cybertruck, you're probably gonna come off worse, and that's not because, like, that's just because the Cybertruck is a solid metal brick that doesn't have any safety features.
On God, like you are going to lose.
I saw a video of a Cybertruck. It was like a rear dash cam on the Cybertruck, or maybe it was like an onboard camera. I don't know. I think it has those. This truck driver in like a Ram, like a big Ram pickup truck, right? So like a big boy truck. Like I guess he didn't see a Cybertruck in front of him, so he just rammed it in the back of him like pretty hard. The Cybertruck didn't crumple at all, not even a little bit.
See, that
and the Ram was like wrecked on the front.
That sounds cool, but at the same time, aren't cars meant to crumple?
Well, so yeah, that's why cars in like
maybe the front
crumbles,
and, like, but the back doesn't.
No, cars in like the 70s and 80s and like back in those days were just like solid bricks of metal. They were like solid steel. All the body panels were steel. They didn't bend at all.
Cars are supposed to bend so you don't die when you crash.
So, yeah, there's a simple equation. It's called F equals force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh boy, get ready for the physics lesson, ladies and gentlemen.
Dude, the reason the car crumples, if the car doesn't crumple, all the force goes straight to the driver and you snap your neck and die immediately, basically.
You know what? Wait, that makes sense, though. Elon's trying to kill all the Cybertruck drivers so he knows to kill all the stupid people.
Is this just natural selection 2.0?
Honestly, dude, if you buy a Cybertruck, you're so stupid you don't deserve to live.
Dude, if you buy a Cybertruck and you crash, you deserved it.
Hey, what's up, Chris? How are you? Welcome, sir. Have you seen Synthetic Man crash out over the Fallout show? Dude, I remember. I didn't talk about it or anything, but oh my god. I remember he was bringing up, like, divorce rates of mixed-race couples and stuff. Dude, that was the funniest crash. And then he's, like, started beefing with Critical. Like, that was, Oh, for the awards? No, you know what? Hold on.
Does the engine bend as well? Generally, no. It's like 500 pounds of solid metal. It doesn't usually bend. Usually, it'll blow up.
Let me see.
Oh my god! Get a load of this guy. He's like Ryan Gosling.
Oh, did he get like claimed or something? Does somebody have the clip? You have the clip? Okay, Chris, please send them to me. Please send them to me. No, please, no, guys. Normally, I don't want to talk about Synthetic Man either. But like, seeing him crash out over Fallout, winning Best Adaptation would be hilarious. Thank you, sir.
It looks like yeah, spec.
All right, is it okay? It's part of this video. All right.
Because you fucking pissed me off. Yeah, of course it's not important. This is about you fucks thinking you have any power over me. That I'm a fucking. If you want to treat me like a lolcow, then I'm gonna seize control of the situation immediately.
Bro's gonna see. He's talking like he's a police officer or something. I'm gonna seize control of the situation. Like, shut the hell up.
No. Meanwhile, all of you who are trying to turn me into a lolcow.
We're not trying, dude. You're doing that to yourself.
Yeah, you literally just. That's how a lolcow works.
That is how lolcows work. They do it to themselves. Maybe if you weren't like a terrible person, you know.
Nobody can piss me off because they're all banned. Then I can't be a lolcow. Wow. You know.
That's not, dude. You banning people for making you mad makes you more of a lolcow. You realize this, right? Like, does he not understand how this works?
I
don't believe so.
Autistic freaks do not understand. There's a difference between I'm
I'm surprised he didn't say a racial slur, honestly.
For the camera, because haha, it's funny, haha, DSP moment. When I'm actually
it is funny to see a grown-ass man have a mental breakdown over internet trolls. That is pretty funny.
Yeah, I gotta be honest.
Which anyone,
you look like a total clown.
He cannot ban the whole internet. Watch him. Watch him.
He'll certainly try.
Beings would be able to tell that I've been pissed for the past hour. You know, maybe I shouldn't continue to push this guy. And then,
why do you think they're pushing you? It's because you're getting mad, you stupid. Oh my god.
You give them a reaction. This is shit they taught me about like kids in middle school.
Holy
like,
mother!
Don't give them a reaction. This is literally shit you learn socially. Well, I guess I'm assuming he had a social interaction as a kid, but like socially as a kid in middle school or whatever.
He never goes outside.
Yeah. If you're like as a kid, you learn if you give them a reaction when they're like being rude or mean to you just to like tease you or whatever, they're gonna keep doing it because they get a reaction.
Klutzy is our lolcow. Yeah, but I'm the good kind because I like have a friendly relationship with my audience. You know, I'm not a lolcow because I'm like awful to people. You know,
except when they ask you where Louisiana is, if you know.
All right, hold on. And then Chris sent me the actual clip of the thing.
Okay. The TV show.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna skip ahead to For all we know, he probably said something horribly sexist. So you know.
Here are the nominees.
Here we go.
Best adaptation.
Arcane's gonna win, isn't it? Arcane already won. Are they gonna? If they give it to Fallout, there'll be a rant.
Anthem's gonna win.
I can't. Oh, I'm so scared. I can't wait.
It would be funny if Knuckles won.
Yeah, there's no.
Knuckles never had a chance, honestly.
No.
I'm looking for something connected to my
Yes, our good lolcow that doesn't scam people. Yeah, I don't scam people.
Oh god, that was cringe too.
That is true.
It's like all shit adaptations this time. I guess Arcane's probably not that
because it's French.
No, Fallout's bad because there's mixed race couples.
No, he called I think the Lara Croft or something.
Let's see it.
Yep. Here we fucking go. Here we fucking go.
I just had a horrifying realization. The Synthetic Man looks like, facially at least, looks a lot like Luke. I just had that realization and I hate it. How is Arcane bad? Women. That's how.
Yeah.
I hate normies.
I love us entirely.
I hate normies. If you unironically use the term normies, you are one yourself. Who the hell says that unironically?
Also, I hope you realize if you like Fallout, you're a normie, and that apparently makes you invalid or something.
Oh my god. He's literally on drugs. Is he actually on drugs during this clip? That explains a lot.
He would have to be. I don't know. Normies.
Gradually, I began to hate them.
Bird Howard
this
is funny.
The moment.
When are you going to make her gingerbread meat, you woo?
When am I going to make my gingerbread meat? Loba, what are you talking about? Huh?
This comment is kind of funny. It's Chud Muffin in his chat. Rigged and gay.
God damn it.
What the fuck?
That sounds like something Delta would say. You know I'm right.
No, you're right, but also, yeah, what the fuck?
You're still salty over Fallout winning. Stay mad. League of Legends sucks.
They admit it. They love slop. They hate Fallout. Have no idea what Fallout's about. Fuck them.
I mean, when you're pulling up mixed race divorce statistics in your Fallout critique, I don't think you know much about it either.
Is he basically? So just to be clear, he's saying that you suck if you watched the Fallout show without knowing about Fallout beforehand, even though
maybe I'm not 100% sure what the argument is here.
I don't know. He's just mad.
They're dead to me. They get what they deserve. You know what?
What?
They deserve 10,000 slaves of the people who like the Fallout show.
Jesus Christ!
What are you talking about?
What is bro yapping
What is
about?
he? Huh? What? Are you gonna sell people into? I mean, this dude wishes he could sell people into slavery, but like, Jesus. What do you? Don't say based. No, do not say based. No.
Please don't. Please do not.
Really have a speech, but I want to thank Graham and Geneva, our extraordinary showrunners who can't be here tonight because they're too busy making season 2. I want to thank Ella, Walton, Aaron, the rest of our extraordinary cast.
Bro is on to nothing. Actually, bro is on to never let bro cook again.
Bro thought he had something.
Amazon,
someone called him Christian Bale at home. He's not British though.
Haha. Fuck the fans, am I right? Last but not least,
what are you talking about? The actual fans of Fallout love the show. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, am I right? No, you're really not.
Bro is only on meth. He got into Dreamcast Guy's stash. That must be what it is. He must have gotten into Dreamcast Guy's stash. There's no other explanation.
Man.
Yeah, Todd. Who were absolutely the most incredible collaborators.
I love Todd just standing there being the short king that he is.
Dude.
He looks sad.
Real.
He doesn't look
Synthetic man would have loved the 1700s.
That is, dude, Crystal. Honestly, I'm convinced Synthetic Man time travels from the 1700s with some of the stuff he said.
Hater Todd.
Starfield.
That's fun.
Our cast and crew, everybody involved in this show, led by.
Look at the giant about to rape him.
What?
Wow, that's a crazy sentence.
Huh?
I don't think that's at all.
This dude makes rope jokes like a lot.
Wow.
And it's like
insane.
That's usually not funny anyway. Especially he like yeah,
and he's
great.
got that.
That's what we'll say.
Is it bad that
he's got this little shit-eating grin on his
similar?
face as if he's funny.
Yeah. He looks like he has the smile filter that you see on like all those video game characters and stuff.
Exactly what you're talking about.
Who's taller, Kevin Hart or Todd Howard? It's like one of those paradoxes. Like neither can be taller than the other. They're both too short. You know. Is it bad that Griffin and Synthetic Man sound similar? No, I would say Synthetic Man has a bit more like energy in his voice than Griffin. Griffin just constantly sounds like he's on suicide watch.
And really, to everybody who's worked on.
Yeah. Oh, guys, big man and short man, rope joke, funny.
Yeah, I love how his chat and a lot of people have no actual insults, so they just insult his height instead, which
Well, fair enough. That is.
I mean, he can't control that though. So I mean, that's really
no. But I remember when he was playing Silent Hill. I don't think you saw this, Caden. But anybody remember that one Silent Hill 2 clip that I'm about to bring up? So he was playing it, and one of the female characters, she wasn't like the most attractive or whatever, and she was like crying about something and like about like being attractive or something, and then he said, "Don't worry, I wouldn't even." Rope you.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This guy is pretty sick in the head, honestly. This guy did not grow out of like 7th grade humor.
My god.
In like the worst way possible.
That's not even a joke I would ever think of, let alone like say on the
jokes
internet
like that are just they're not like it's not even like edgy funny. It's not like a 9/11 joke or something. It's just like straight up not funny at all.
That's not even edgy. That's
how
just
is he allowed
horrifying.
on YouTube? He almost got banned, I think. Oh, Jesus Christ, damn it! I dropped my candy cane.
That's just like
5-second rule.
Fucked up. 5-second rule.
I think he almost got banned a couple months ago, and he's been like teetering on the edge of a ban ever since. I think. Let me see if I can find his hold on. I think he made a community post about it. No. Yeah.
I mean the sloppy words.
Just over a month ago. He got a violation of community. Wait, which community guideline was it? Look at that. Yeah.
Oh my god.
2 counts of hate speech, 2 counts of harassment and cyberbullying.
Yikes.
And look, I understand, like, you know, anybody can like file that or whatever, but like this does not happen unless you like actually do something wrong. Like copyright can happen to anybody. Stuff like hate speech barely happens unless it's like actually a problem.
Because like YouTube, I believe, is better now about like not accepting like mass reporting or mass flagging of a video. So like when a bunch of people like mass report, it's been an honor synth bros. Shut the fuck up.
No,
but like
it
yeah,
really
when you get mass
hasn't.
reported, YouTube like doesn't. They like flag that as like bot activity or whatever, you know, because like obviously. But yeah, no, there's if it's not happening like spam or whatever, then it usually and it's happening enough, but not enough to be spam.
I don't even know if anybody actually reported him. I just think he was saying awful stuff that got picked up by the bot, probably.
That's true, yeah, because AI is getting better at like subtitles and stuff. You see, there's actually, this is unrelated to like this at all, but I use like Instagram from time to, like, you know, a little bit every day or whatever. And there's an auto translate feature, so like it translates people speaking in different languages. Like it's like a beta, but in real time the AI will like translate what they're saying.
Yeah, AI is getting really good at picking up on stuff like this.
That's kind of cool but scary, but that I would imagine that probably helps with like identifying.
As long as it doesn't ban me for like supposedly being racist like that one stream,
right. Obviously, like it has to like get better at detecting like satire and sarcasm and whatever. But you know, it can detect like words and stuff, so it can actually help find people like this shithead.
Look, I like dark and edgy humor, but there's a line I wouldn't cross. Yeah, no, like dark humor can be funny, but I cannot stand when people just say something like actually horrible and then say, "Oh, it's just dark humor. Calm down."
No,
for something to be dark humor, there has to be humor.
Yeah,
what is funny about making a joke about this guy groping Todd Howard?
It's very similar to me when people say, "Oh, I'm just brutally honest," but they're just assholes. They just use it to justify being an asshole to people.
Yeah, no, I'm not an asshole. I'm just really honest with everybody.
I just can't lie to people. Like, no, you're just a douchebag, and shut the fuck up.
Difference between dark humor and being hateful. Yeah, exactly.
I knew a guy like that actually in like high school. He was in my. I think I've told you about this before. Like, a while
Dave,
ago.
I know you don't. You know a guy like currently. Or
I mean,
is he not as
maybe
bad?
I can't remember.
Well, whatever.
But yeah, there was a guy in high school who was like that. He was very like, his humor style was just being an asshole, but like that only works with people you're really close friends with.
Yeah, that's not like
obviously like me and you.
Even then, like, you know, when we're like assholes to each other, we're not like actually rude.
No, yeah, there's no like intent.
You have to be close. At least in my experience, you have to be like close friends with people to like be a dick to them and have it be funny. Because otherwise, like, you actually just look like an asshole.
Yeah, and like if I go too far, I do actually like apologize. I'm like, oh, sorry, that was kind of. But like this guy was just a douchebag, like to me for no reason. Especially like so we used to sit in like groups of 3 or whatever, like in the math class, and so it was me, him, and this one girl or whatever. And eventually, like they started dating about halfway through the year, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna not end well. And it didn't end well. Like they broke up like after a month or whatever.
I think I remember this.
And he was just such an asshole to me after that. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? I'm just here. Anyway, that was like his thing.
I think I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Chat
I almost got in a fight with him.
Klutzy. Yeah, no, chat is very honest with me, but in a good way. You guys aren't like actually rude to me. You just call me a furry.
Had a friend like that too. He poured a can of Pepsi on a plate.
God damn it. Okay, that's just funny. Unless you like ruined your dinner or something, then that sucks. But if you just like poured Pepsi on a random plate, that's just funny.
Delta. What did Delta just clip?
Oh God. Oh, hold on. Let me see. What is it?
Tapped on the video. Forgot I had it up.
God damn it!
Speed. You guys sound drunk.
He had us on 0.25. Nintendo does that every time I upload a video. He plays my intro at 0.25 times speed. There's a big difference between edgy humor and hate speech. Hey, don't bring up hate speech because, a lot of people seem to think that hate speech just doesn't exist. Like, I get you can't put an exact definition on it, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist, Whatever, that's a completely different argument for a different time.
No, it wasn't funny. Pepsi got everywhere.
Oh. But, okay, then he must be bad at pouring it, because if he was pouring it on the plate, it should have... Because most plates are curved up, right? So
there's a little bit of a lip on a lot of plates that I've ever used, yeah. We need goon speech. No, we really don't.
I guess we have it already.
Hold on, I gotta go switch my laundry over.
All right, do that.
I mean, you can keep going if you want, but I got it.
It doesn't exist. Oh, I know your opinions on it, Delta. I know. You make your opinions very clear. A plate can't hold an entire can of Pepsi. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I was kind of assuming he would just pour like a little bit just to be funny. This is why I drink from the can. No, see what you gotta do? You gotta pour the Pepsi onto a plate and then just like drink it up like you're like Tom in Tom and Jerry when he's got like the bowl full of milk. You gotta drink it up like that. Loud and clear. Yep. Yes, sir. If Delta has an opinion, he makes it known loud and clear. I'm sure you all know that, though. Laugh it up. Yep. Exactly. Oh, man. All right. Well, we'll wait for Caden to get back from the thing real quick before we continue. Slurp. Exactly. Yeah. Hold on. Let me finish this candy cane, and then I can slurp some water. I'll imitate slurping Pepsi. God, candy canes are good.
Don't stop. Edging harder now.
What are you talking about? Sans, what? Huh? Excuse me? What? The Edge Fest goes hard. Are you guys edging to be talking about drinking milk from a bowl? What? Huh? You guys are, like, what are you guys talking about? Actually, while Caden's gone, hold on. I still have some memberships to give away. Remember, I get free memberships every month. I've got 5 more to give away right now. So, who wants a membership? I can't control it, but, yeah, inject milk into my veins. No, do not inject anything into your veins. Do not. No. You want one? Well, let's see. There's some members. Hopefully some new people get them. Because I cannot control that. So, there you go. God damn it, Spec got a membership. Crap. Alright, there you go.
Spec.
Hey, welcome back.
25. Thank you. I'm back.
Oh, man. Alright, hold on. I gotta put up a link. Friggin' Spec. Delta, could you, like, stop hating everybody, please? I swear, Delta is chill with like 10 people, and then he just hates everybody else.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me get the Discord link up in the members community tab. If you just got gifted a membership, I can you can join the Discord now. Hold on.
Welcome. Welcome.
Let me guess, Synthetic Man being an absolute bra again. Yeah. He's already made like what 1 or 2 rope jokes. So, yeah, that's funny. Not really. There you go. Jesus Christ. Hey, did you see our talk about Pepsi? And you're, cracking one open?
Oh, I'm drinking Coke, actually, not Pepsi.
Ah, damn. What a shame.
That would be funny if I was, but...
That would be. Hold on.
It's pronounced Gaiden, not Garden BTW.
It's pronounced Gaiden, not Gaiden. Alright, cool. I will probably not remember that. But whatever. There, I got rid of the jump scare sound on the members thing, finally. You're drinking cocaine. Didn't Coca-Cola used to have cocaine in it?
Yeah.
That was an actual thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God. So yeah, again, if you just got a membership, join the Discord. Please. You don't have to renew your membership to stay or anything. I'm not a dick. So, there you go.
Well... No, you're not.
Yes,
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. No, you're not a dick.
I said, were you going to make a joke about me being like a bad person or something?
No, I was gonna say you said I'm not a dick, and I was gonna say, well, most of the time, but no, you're actually not a dick. You're actually a nice person.
I'm drinking Squirrel Girl Sweat. Jesus Christ.
What? Who was that?
Grizzly. God, what is?
You people.
We're
are
bringing it back to thanks to Kennedy. God, I hope we're not bringing back cocaine in the Coca-Cola. I thought the whole point of him was like to make stuff healthier. I don't think cocaine is healthy, but
No, he's gonna get rid of the he's bringing in cane sugar, which is actual sugar, not corn syrup.
yeah, it's not
That's
that
the
manufactured
difference.
stuff.
That's what he wants to do. Well, it is. It's
Also,
less
Luke, I'm curious. What's the temperature where you are right now?
I can tell you.
Because it's 20. It's 29 right here.
It is.
And I know you're like further north than I am. I think so.
This says it feels like, little bit. This says it feels like 40, but it is definitely not.
There's no way. There's no way.
It's been a lot. Oh, it feels like. It says feels like 21 though. It was actually really cold. Yesterday it was freezing. It was cold.
Oh yeah, it was freezing at school as well.
It got down to like 8 for us.
Oh my god.
It's 27 there. Nice.
It was like 8 plus a little bit of wind chill.
Chat, drop your temperature in the chat. What Fahrenheit, by the way.
1700 calls and they are missing the village idiot.
Well,
have you seen
that'd
him?
be pretty hard to do.
He is supposed to be in the stocks being hit by tomatoes.
Did you just say where you're
we have
from
a full
if you say
basket.
the city and then the temperature?
Yeah, exactly. That's funny, Crystal. Thank you for the 5. Yeah, Synthetic Man is the village idiot that went missing in the 1700s.
Nice. Yeah.
11, 5, 41, 41, 46, 52, 24, 61. Well, I mean, Deltide. Of course, it's gonna be. No, screw that. I want it to be cold during the winter. Gives me an excuse.
Yeah.
IDK.
No, I agree.
Check your weather. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be that mad over it.
So mean.
I'm sorry.
It's easy.
All right, let's continue.
That I've worked with on Fallout for 20 years now. It's been incredible. We are so blessed with the best fans there are. Thank you all for supporting everything we do. Thank you.
No, you see, the real fans didn't actually like the show, even though most people seem to have liked the show. You know, he fell into the sun.
God.
Oh.
I hate the Fallout show so much, dude.
Oh, we know. We know.
I'm glad I didn't watch it. You have to. Somehow I will force you to suffer.
I'll watch season 2, I guess.
Is that it? No, there's a little bit left. I'll leave it going. Suffer, yes. Synthetic Man enjoys making people suffer.
That's
was
why
that
he
it?
streams, right?
Yep. That's why he's on the internet at all. His mere existence makes me feel physical pain. So, all right, cool. And then Chris posted like the specific clip of the crash out. So, we'll take a look at that.
Yeah, the villain arc has started because you fucking pissed me off.
16
Oh,
times
is it just
the
this again?
hyperbolic statements and
Hold on.
sweet lies.
16 times the hyperbolic statements and sweet lies. Exactly. 16 times the sweet little lies.
Yeah, of course it's not important. This is about you fucks thinking you have any power over me.
So this is what this is what we saw. So was this about the Fallout show? Because that's fun. So people were making fun of him for his Fallout show stuff, and then he's just crashing out over being a lolcow. Like, maybe don't be a complete asshole and ban people, and like maybe don't get super pissed at everybody on the internet, especially when you yourself are a terrible person. And then
no kidding.
Like, it's always hilarious to me when like these awful people get so pissed at other people for annoying them. Like, you kind of deserve it.
Yeah.
God, what's in the chat? Hold on. Thank you, Luke. Very cool.
What did I do?
Couldn't have, you said something in the chat? In the super secret chat?
Oh, yeah.
You just said that out loud.
Last when we're playing the new Helldivers.
Tomorrow.
Are we actually?
I mean, yeah, why not?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I couldn't tell if you were just messing with me.
Yeah, no, we're playing tomorrow. I gotta pick up a monitor tomorrow. But then, yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure that out whenever you want to do that.
Yeah, we can figure that out after stream. Monday. That is, I forgot it's Monday tomorrow. Or no, it's not. Never mind.
No, it's fucking not. It's Friday. What the fuck? Who's lying to you?
Delta lied to me. Well, that's why I forgot. It's because it's not. There you go.
This is like that one episode of The Office where Dwight thinks it's Friday.
Yeah, honestly. Because it's not an L because Delta lied to me. What do you mean?
Just known that.
Delta L. That's what it is.
I immediately knew, like, that's not right.
I'm sorry, I can't keep track of days anymore, dude. They just kind of happen at this point.
Now that break is happening, yeah.
Hold on, I want to see... First of all, I want to see Jay's reaction. We're moving on from Synthetic Man, obviously. I want to see his reaction to Hellblade Lady winning Best Performance. And then I want to see what he thinks about, like, Last of Us going to PC and all that stuff. Misinformation. Yeah, exactly. That's my favorite kind of information, is the mis variety. That's sad.
I love lying.
Oh, hold on. Muted.
I knew it.
Who the hell is Melinda Juergens?
The one who plays Sandy.
Hellblade Lady.
Oh, Jesus.
I knew they'll give it. I knew they'll
that
give it to her.
That is really, really bad.
But Sums has become a member.
Hey, Sums, thank you for becoming a member, sir.
Look, Jeff Keighley is gonna make sure everybody leaves with an award.
No? What?
Huh? What?
What are you talking about? The whole point is only one person can win each award. What are you talking about? Huh?
Whatever, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because that game...
No, I wish I did.
Not nominated for a lot, and it was a really bad...
I'd have to chug a whole bottle of fucking whiskey to understand anything you're saying, like the logic behind it.
How many drugs is J-Tech on? Too many to count.
It begins...
Is Valium the drug that makes you sleepy?
I wouldn't know. I think melatonin is what this
Well,
is.
yeah, but I think Valium actually makes you, like,
yeah.
go to sleep.
I wouldn't know.
His room his AC just has like Valium hooked up to it.
They lucky with fucking Astro.
Yeah, exactly. Nintendo and FromSoft both didn't win anything, so like, no.
Doesn't have any.
Yeah, they
wait. Wait. I need to hear that again.
It begins.
Prince Valium. Yes, somebody got the reference. Yes, thank God, somebody got the Spaceballs reference.
It begins. It begins.
What begins?
Fucking Astrobot doesn't have any fucking voice acting.
Oh,
what would Astrobot have won if it had voice acting? Like what? Huh?
I'm playing Astrobot right now.
I'm very confused.
Hey,
what
look
his
at that
is here?
Huh?
Oh,
that's true.
So when a Sony game doesn't win, it's rigged, but when one does, it's a participation trophy. Yes.
Apparently so.
Yes. Spaceballs is GOAT. Yes, Spaceballs is like unironically one of the greatest movies ever. Fight me.
Wrap it up, please.
I don't think that's a hot time.
Wrap it up, please.
We got 85 games to watch.
Bro, why is she so dramatic?
I mean, you don't have to.
It's
watch
almost like she's a voice actor.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Rare Clussy W? What do you mean rare W? I take
not a rare
nothing
W.
but
What?
Even Luke agrees.
Wild accusation.
I mean, she did good on that.
Wild take. Bad take.
No, she did, but the game does suck. There's nothing to the game.
I mean, how much you want to think they would be? How much you want to bet they would be singing a different tune if it was on the other platform? You know.
I mean, I would bet all the money I own.
Also, the game sucking is irrelevant to voice acting. So.
Yeah.
At least in
you can have. There have been great movies with terrible actors, and well, maybe not, but terrible movies with great actors. So
you lied
and
to
great
us.
games.
You
with
dirty
great actors.
one.
I did not lie to you, son. What did I lie to you about, huh? What are you talking about? Oh wait, hold on, was that? Yeah, okay. This is. I want to see him react to FF7 Rebirth on PC. That was the other thing I wanted.
They're gonna
yeah.
You know they're gonna
And then I want to see his Last of Us Part 2 PC reaction as well.
Right now, the show is sitting at a 4 out of 10. I wish it was a little bit better, but it's not.
Don't worry, it only gets worse.
I'm not very happy.
Oh, we know.
More game? Another game? Oh no, it's fine. They're showing something. Showing Final Fantasy.
What's up, stinky dudes? What's up, Farva?
Hey man, how's it going?
I didn't know Rebirth got announced. Yeah. But what happened? Oh, okay. Major lag spike.
RPG or something?
Mm-hmm.
He's checked out. He's just gone. Can't blame him.
Oh, coming to PC.
I want to see if he says anything about India as well. He is just checked out.
This is... Bro is not having any.
Nah, he's just not interested. Griffin coping because Aerith voice actress didn't win. Is he actually though, or is that just like the meme? Like, is he actually upset about it or not? Yo, say something, brother. Entertain your stream. Just completely ignored the FFC. I wonder why he ignored it, you know?
Yeah.
I wonder why. Nothing about Indy either? This is Klutzy in church. What do you mean this is me in church? What, me on my phone? I am not on my phone in church. Mainly because I don't go to church. But, yeah.
Sinner.
Sinner. Hey, I'm a sinner. What you gonna do about it? Man was made to sin.
Wait, hold on.
Alright, yeah, he's just completely checked out. Let's get to The Last of Us Part 2 announcement. Damn it, I wanted the funny. Did he, like, turn the stream off? God damn it, Jay.
The only funny he does is by accident.
That's what I want. Yeah, okay, there's Borderlands 4. And then I also want to see his reaction to Astrobot winning. Stop turning the stream off, Jay. Unless these were like copyrighted segments, which would actually make sense. Mm-hmm. It's so hard to like skim through this like super short stuff, or like the longer streams. You know, was that it? No. Maybe was that it? No, definitely not. Riveting content right here, I know. Where is it? Where is she? Nope. Puppets. Fortnite, Squid Game. Yeah. Whatever. We'll find it eventually. I DM'd you the progress of the shark pick. Yeah, I saw. Thank you, sir. It looked good. It do look good. Hold on. Where is it? Come on. All right. Okay. Is it? Oh, does anybody know exactly when it was? JTech is so annoyingly boring. On God, dude. On God. Even when we're skipping around the streams, I'm bored.
Yeah.
God. Does anybody have a timestamp or something? Because if not, you're all banned. Anybody who does not give me a timestamp is banned. That's how this works. I think that's a fair and reasonable punishment.
Yep.
We might have to come back. God damn it. Timestamp next video. You know what? I like that idea. Timestamp next video. Well, actually, we should see his Astrobot winning reaction, and then... No, so that was... yeah. Hold on, when...
Oh, by the way, Afro...
What was this after? I can't remember.
And I know I really... Hunter is ready to come out, and it will come out. And Capcom know that they're gonna make...
Come on. Give it to me.
Come on, you fuck.
God damn.
Do it.
42069. No, it's none of those. It is none. ... Give it. Okay, what was it before or after this? Okay, so this was this, and then yeah, there's the Adidas plug. Yeah, here we go. This is it. It was after. Yeah. Okay, I figured. God, why did he cut it off again? Wait, did he cut it off because of the music? God, you dick wipe. Damn it. I'm gonna break my keyboard hitting right on the thing. I'm sorry, hold on.
Bro, people still asking about Bloodborne, nigga.
Did he not even show it?
Oh, yeah, we ain't getting Bloodborne. Maybe...
no, unfortunately not. Is he not even, like, showing it at all?
That's still, I don't...
New Clivers.
Alright, I guess you just didn't even show it. Fantastic. Time wasted. Alright, Reforge's turn. Great. Alright, now more skipping around, my favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
Where is it? Also, we already said it, but can we get more of the puppets, please?
For real. Best part of the show.
Literally the best part of the show.
Well, other than Case winning and like maybe one other part.
Here we go.
And Harrison Ford and Snoop Dogg.
See what he's got.
That's true. The Snoop Dogg part was all right. I'm not a huge fan of like the music generally, but it wasn't bad.
He does shout about Astrobot winning. What? Who? Jay does? Because I couldn't find it anywhere. Is he muted? Because the video's on. Did he? What is happening? Am I tripping balls or did he mute himself? Well, boys, help me out here. You'll get the timestamp for me? Alright, thank you. Snoop was at the Game Awards? Yes! Snoop was at the Game Awards. Well, why is it... Did this whole thing... Wait, did he get claimed? I just realized, did they mute the... Oh, dear God, I think he did. Jesus Christ. Alright. Yeah, I think the whole stream got claimed.
Shots only.
Oh, no, that didn't. Well, this is, oh, it's back now. Okay, so, like, the entire middle segment of the stream got claimed. Got it. Okay, fantastic. Anything we can get from here, perhaps, maybe, possibly? Please?
Please.
I guess we can see that.
Oh my God! I finally beat that enemy. Fuck that.
What are you playing?
It was the first like hateful encounter in Ragnarok. It was really annoying. That thing had a purple health bar and so much health.
Yep.
I could not lock like the first few times I fought it. I could not lock in for like the red attacks.
Yep.
So I just kept dying, but then this time I locked in.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if he says anything about it.
Yeah, let's see.
Astrobot.
Astrobot.
I will say the song is a banger.
Yeah, I agree. I am Astrobot.
Did you guys see Mark Cerny? Mark Cerny's there.
Yeah. He is. What do you think, guys? What was your game of the year? It could have been. It doesn't have to have been something that was
the dropping of my balls into your mouth.
Nice.
That's great.
I'm not sure if he's annoyed or happy. He's happy.
Little homie pulled it off, dude. Little homie. I told y'all.
Yeah, he
like
is.
Astrobot. You gotta watch out, dude. Everybody loved this game.
Well, clearly not everybody, because the response to him winning Game of the Year has not been overwhelmingly positive.
It's not been unanimous.
Yeah.
Right?
Stalker 2, Astrobot, Persona 3, Like a Dragon.
Right. This was the game of the year. Cry about it. Cry about it.
It was a game that came out this year.
I mean,
no doubt about it.
Nobody here's crying about it, but there's going to be some tears.
I wonder why. It's almost like you've banned everybody who disagrees with you. Don't say Redfall, for the love of God.
No.
For multiple reasons, do not say Redfall.
For all reasons.
Highest scoring game of the year. Do you doubted it?
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, I don't know why people were so surprised by this. Like it was the highest scored game of the year. Like, admittedly, I was expecting Shadow of the Erdtree to win, but that was only because they made that exception specifically for it. But then it just still didn't win anyway, so I guess, like, okay, cool.
Prepare you for that. Thank you so much.
Concord. You know what, I think deep down in our hearts, Concord is everybody's game of the year. Well, what do you think? Can we all agree on that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Cool.
I think so.
I can just tell you're locked in on a fight or something like that. you're like, yeah. No,
yeah,
up,
well, I'm Bifrost. Ouchie, it hurties.
Anyway. How what are you fighting now? I thought you just killed a boss.
I just killed a boss, and now there's more enemies, you know? It's not like it generally stops.
Are you playing... what difficulty are you on? You're on, like, the second hardest, right?
Second highest, yeah.
Coward, you gotta be on Give Me God of War.
Oh, shit. Shields don't block that. Ouchie.
Well, was it a red attack? Because that would be why.
No, it was Bifrost. It was, like, a new kind... It's that kind of damage.
Also, Stoms, thank you for being a member. Once again, that's the second time tonight. Jesus. Nice. Xbox is my game of the year. My favorite game, Xbox.
I mean, everything is an Xbox. Right?
That's true. Everything is an Xbox. There you go. Helldivers 2 is an Xbox. That's why it's my game of the year. There you go.
Xbox is my game of the year.
Validate is not game of the year. No, absolutely not.
I would thinking once again to all the SOBs back in Japan, you know, all 65.
Oh yeah, when he said that, I thought he said SOBs. Well, I was like, huh? But no. He said Asobi. Like the development studio. I was so confused. The only award show I mostly trust is the Steam Awards consumer voted. True. Actually, are the Steam Awards out yet? Or have they not? I'm imagining they haven't, but Clossie loves Dustborn. I do not. No. Stop it. I do not love it. No. Stop it.
Oh my god, I bashed him with the shield so hard he evaporated.
Hold on.
He stopped existing. Oh my god.
How do I check the Steam Awards? Clossie loves men. Hey, there are some attractive dudes out there. That's all I'm going to say. I will not
deny it.
I will not elaborate further than that. Hey, yeah, I love men. I love women. I am a peaceful guy. I love all my fellow humans.
You know what?
Unless I don't, in which case, frick you.
Oh, well... That's less wholesome.
Steam Awards don't launch until the 18th. Okay, I didn't think so. I was like, I cannot see them anywhere. Example, Alex. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Alex was the one who called me Clussy initially, so, you know.
Was he really?
Yeah. Yeah, I joined his Halo stream, and my life has been ruined ever since.
Yeah, that's only made it worse.
What's Harmon's game of the year? What do you think? There were three Nintendo games came out this year. Which one do you think? I think out of all of them, probably Princess Peach Showtime. Because he talked about that one a lot.
Yeah.
Also, you know, Princess Peach is his boo. So, yeah. Honestly, maybe hot take, but Zelda is way better. That's all I'm saying.
Which one? Are you talking about just the new one, or are you talking about in general?
Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom specifically.
Well, I mean, those came out... Tears came out last year.
Yeah, okay.
We need something like the Razzies
I'm saying Zelda is the better girl.
The worst of the year.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. We need something like the Razzies for gaming and award show for the worst of the year. Don't they do that? Isn't that a thing? I'm pretty sure there's a thing. Nah, that's Rosalina. Nah. I'm sorry. Nah. Rosalina is honestly gooner bait more than anything.
True.
She's all right, but
Zelda is confirmed to be 18, so there's also that.
Good. Right. Well, I guess all we've got left to do now is the Griffin's Indiana Jones review, which God help us all. But first, hold on, I wanna show this post that I saw earlier.
Then we play Helldivers.
No, then you guys play Helldivers.
Aww.
Yeah, I know. Griffin is bad. I know. It's fine. But yeah, the real game of the year 2024, FF7 Rebirth is headed to PC. Now everyone can stop pretending to dislike it. Nobody's pretending, my guy. Nobody's pretending. It's just really not even close to as good as you think. But, yeah. I guess to each their own. His opinion is his own, however, his opinion is wrong. So, yeah. Man. Alright, so, obviously, Indiana Jones spoilers. And we're going to... We're going to watch until the point that I've gotten to. Which I've gotten most of the way through the game. But, obviously, I'm not going to critique what he says about the end. And plus, I don't want spoilers. So, you know. Yeah. Isn't Griffin on crack, though? I don't know, man. I do not know. Does crack make you gain weight? Because if so, then...
I think it does the opposite.
Well, then...
Yeah, generally that's the one
then he's definitely not on crack. Anyway, I'm sorry. Alright. Let's do this. Let's see what Griffin has to say about it. He said good movie, bad game. Which I disagree with.
Hope you're having a great day today, just full of
it
so
should be
much
bad movie, bad game. Am I right, guys? I got him.
With
got him.
Got it. He's on heroin. There you go.
Video game review, baby. And today on the chopping block is Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Now we have the opportunity to tell a new Indiana Jones story for a modern gaming audience.
I mean, they didn't really, thankfully, they didn't go that route. That's the thing. I don't even know why they said we're going to tell it for a modern audience. This was just a classic Indiana Jones tale. I don't know why they tried to face tank the game's reputation like that.
To say that I am mixed on this game is definitely an understatement, because there's things that I actually...
Griffin has never watched the movies. Tenga called him out. Is that true, that he's never watched the movies? Because if so, that would explain a lot.
Genuinely did like. And on the other hand, there are things I absolutely hated. I think what we have here is a video game that really did not need to be a video game, because I would say all of the areas that Indiana Jones and the Great Circle gets right have nothing to do with what makes a great video game, and instead we have another classic example like we've seen 100 times before with the current Sony movie game formula, where gameplay feels like an afterthought at best.
I actually disagree with this, because there's a lot of cutscenes and stuff, obviously, because, it's supposed to be like the movies, but I like the gameplay a lot. I think it's well done. I do.
And serves basically...
I think especially the puzzles are really well done as well. This is not like Sony games. This does not feel anything like Sony games. It feels like I was talking to Delta the other day about it. This feels like I don't think I've ever played a game that feels specifically like this before. It feels like a new type, almost.
It's filler in between cutscenes.
You get to punch Nazis, exactly.
And that is exactly the camp that Indiana Jones and the Great Circle falls into. This is basically just a copy-paste of the Sony movie game format.
It's really not, though. This plays completely different than any Sony game. I have played I've played Ghost of Tsushima. I've played all the Spider-Man games except 2, which I might play. And then I've played God of War 2018, and I'll probably play Ragnarok in the future. This game feels like the only thing that feels like a Sony game is it has cutscenes, but that's just games. So, like,
this time with
you know.
absolutely horrible combat in between cutscenes and a first-person perspective that, for some reason, switches to third-person constantly whenever you're traversing the environment, which makes you wonder why wasn't this game just third-person in general.
I mean, I'm honestly starting to feel like we are a minute and 29 seconds in. I'm starting to feel like he didn't even play the game. Because everybody's been saying, oh, it should have been third person. Once you play the game, you realize why it's first person. Like it's just designed that way.
But it was probably to stave off the Uncharted comparisons, but I just want to say I didn't absolutely hate my time with this game. I actually enjoyed a lot of what this game had to offer. I thought Troy Baker actually did a very good job.
Oh yeah, no, Troy Baker was incredible.
Hitting Harrison Ford for the most part.
I think he could win the Game Award for like voice actor next year.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Really good job at nailing that feel.
Also, I'm going to say Egon, the guy who played Egon in Elden Ring got shafted this year. Can we all agree on that, chat? Can we get a curse you, Bale, for Egon?
Franchise, for the most part. Obviously, there are some glaring issues that we'll get into a little bit later in this video, but I think they actually crafted a very faithful and, you know, very believable follow-up to the Indiana Jones formula.
I do agree. I agree with him on this.
Than Disney did. The issue with Indiana Jones and the Great Circle that I found myself feeling more and more the longer I played it is I was enjoying the parts of the game where I put down the controller and just watched what was happening on screen. In the back of my mind the entire time, I just could not shake the feeling that this would have been a better movie than a video game.
I mean, it would have been great as a movie as well, don't get me wrong. But I mean, at the same time, like, there's a lot of reasons why that can't happen, especially with, you know, Harrison Ford. Like, what are they gonna CG like Harrison Ford for the entire movie? And then also on top of that, yeah, like people complain it feels too much like a movie or whatever. Doesn't that mean they did something right? Because that's like the whole point.
I mean, games are essentially, some games are obviously meant to be not like movies at all. But
well, no, but like, not even that, just like this game specifically, you know, it's canon to the Indiana Jones movies. And like, it's supposed to be literally exactly like the movies.
Yeah, it's like a narrative experience, but you get like a movie, but you get to play it. That's
you get to play
the whole goal of it, right? Yeah, so that means that's not really an insult. That means they did something well.
Isn't that good?
To me, that seems like it's a compliment.
You think so?
And that is an issue when you're making a video game. When my favorite parts of a game are the cutscenes, and I dread getting into a combat encounter,
Well, let's be real. He just dreads getting into combat because it's not COD. You know, he can't just slide cancel around the place with an M4. That's what he doesn't like about it.
Into that next stealth.
Like, yeah, it's slow and whatnot, but like it's incredibly accurate to what combat is like in the indie movies.
Yeah.
Like that's why it feels the way it does, because this is how combat is in the movies. Like every time Indy gets into fights and whatnot, it goes on for a while. Like that's one of the main things. He's not some like super martial artist or anything. He's not like an expert gunman.
He's a dude.
Yeah, he's just an archaeologist who happens to kill Nazis occasionally.
Segment, dread having to slog through.
What, a video game movie that plays and feels like a movie? Wow, it's been like that since the beginning. Yeah.
Through the next open world exploration area that really only exists.
Not every first person game is COD, Griffin. Well, we shouldn't bring up COD because remember, he like flipped out on Alex for making fun of him over his Stalker 2 reaction. So
serve as padding and really offers nothing by means of meaningful exploration or rewards for doing so.
Also, something tells me the gameplay we're watching is going to be very telling of why he may not have enjoyed it so much.
Can't shake the feeling.
He's just absolute garbage at the game.
That should have just been a movie. And that is the #1 takeaway I have after completing Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. The parts of this game I hated the most were the actual game.
It's just awful, Chad. It's awful. Rip Tony Todd, indeed. R.I.P. Tony Todd.
And that is definitely an issue walking away from it. But overall, I don't want to say it was a bad experience because, again, I did like certain aspects of it. And I do think...
I mean, it's a bit weird to say it wasn't bad, but then it's terrible. You know?
That's sort of... You gotta pick an opinion.
Remember in his BO6 review when he said he hated the mission and it was a waste of time, and then he said it was pretty good?
That was such...
Yeah.
Like, honestly, if Machine Games wanted to make, like, an animated Indiana Jones movie in this style with Troy Baker playing Harrison Ford's, Indiana Jones character, I think it actually could do pretty well. Like, I think there is something there. It's just the problem is...
I think the game did well as well, but clearly we don't see eye to eye on that.
And more specifically...
No, Aerith 10 out of... That's what it was. There was an Aerith in the game. That's what the problem was. You know what? It wasn't that it wasn't like COD. The Aerith being lacking was the problem. There you go.
Let's go ahead and get into that, because that is by far, I think, the weakest part of this game, hands down.
All right, I want to hear what he says about the gameplay.
The combat of Indiana Jones is by far the weakest point and easily my least favorite part of this game, 100%. The game is about bashing the fash, punching Nazis, whatever the fuck you want to say. The problem is that is never actually fun in this game at any point.
I guess that's just an opinion or whatever, but I highly disagree.
Now, the first-person perspective, I think, is fine for the most part. I think third-person definitely would have been the way to go if I had my say in the matter.
I definitely disagree with that. I definitely disagree, because like the way combat works in this game, I feel like it would have not worked in first person.
Whatever. The first person.
I don't know. I feel like I don't really have a lot to add to this one because I didn't.
Also, okay, well, you can add to this, Caden. He attacked a Nazi outside a Nazi camp, and now he's being overwhelmed, and he's like spamming
that
punches
seems like it was
he's running out of stamina. Like,
that just seems like
he is playing this horribly. He didn't even have a reason to punch the Nazi. Like, what?
It's a Nazi. That's a good enough reason, I guess. But also,
like that, he's trying to stay undercover.
Puzzles, or making your way through a tomb, or walking to the next objective. The issues.
Although, given how easily he's folding them, we know Griffin. He played it on easy. He probably skipped all the side content, given how fast he got this review out.
Yeah.
So, when did early access come out? He got this out the day the game came out. So yeah, he definitely rushed through it.
Until you have to engage in combat, because melee combat in this game feels absolutely jank. Enemies take way too many hits and just way too long to actually kill for it to
try using weapons and like charging your attacks. Also, there's upgrades you can buy in the game that make you do more damage. So you can, like, I'm at the point now I can kill enemies with a single hit, like, from a charged attack. But like, this is
to ever be fun, and the stamina system compounds that issue by making it downright miserable to engage in combat.
It's almost like you're supposed to take it slower. It's almost like you're playing Indiana Jones and not Captain Price,
sort of manner. Like, I did not have fun with
It's not a Nazi, it's an Italian fascist. Okay, fine, my mistake, you're right. It's a fascist. My mistake.
Whatever. Those are effectively the same thing anyway. Who really
they're the Italians. My mistake. Whatever.
Stamina-based.
He attacked the bad guy when he shouldn't have.
Systems I have ever seen in a modern video game, especially a modern AAA video game, and that is definitely saying something. It just downright makes the combat absolutely fucking miserable to deal with, and in a lot of cases, you're going to be draining your stamina bar multiple times just in order to take down a singular fucking enemy, dude.
Well, you're probably doing it wrong then, because that has not been an issue for me, but go off, King.
You have to wait for that motherfucker.
Wait, who would have guessed? Once again, Griffin is mad at the game because he didn't play it properly.
Recharge. Just in order to finish
Didn't we see this with Stalker 2 like a few weeks ago?
Yeah, we saw it with Stalker 2. We saw it with BO6.
Already punched 6 times, but you just have to wait for this arbitrary stamina meter to refill in order to continue the fight. So it's just, it never...
literally just backing off from the enemies for like 3 seconds gives you back your stamina, so...
Feels good, man. And God forbid you ever have to fight multiple enemies at the same time, because as you will see in this clip, it almost never ends well.
Yeah, it's almost like you're one regular-ass dude and obviously you're gonna get your ass beat if you try to take on multiple trained soldiers at the same time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like this makes complete sense. Like, you can play the game how you want, you can play aggressive, but like, the game is obviously meant to be played stealthily. which, you know, is how the movies go a lot of the time. Like, a lot of the, like, yes, Indy gets into, like, gunfights and whatnot, but it's always, like, ducking behind cover and then, like, quickly shooting one guy, you know? All right. So he's killing that guy. All right. Brother, he's not doing counterattacks. Like, do you even know how to play the game? You're not doing charged attacks, and you're not doing counterattacks. You could have snuck up on this guy. Hold on.
Never ends
Let me see the start of the clip again. Actually, okay, no, it's that guy over there, so I'm okay. But, like, yeah, he's not doing charged attacks, and he's not doing counters, so... I mean, yeah, no wonder you're having trouble. There you go. Okay, he charged it. There you go. Yeah, you're fighting one of the tougher guys, so you gotta be more careful. All I'm detecting there is he played that terribly. Maybe don't get spotted if you don't want to get overwhelmed by trained soldiers.
And that's not even...
Also, yeah, exactly. Who said it? Malik? Yeah. Use the whip. The whole reason the whip exists is to disarm enemies and pull them towards you so you can just, like, lock them in a punch cycle. And then you can, like, instantly knock them out.
I mentioned enemies that have this absolutely insane combat armor that makes them almost impossible to take down with the hand-to-hand combat.
That is simply not true. I am 99% sure these guys take as many hits to take down as, like, the bigger soldiers who are just like larger, you know. Yeah, again, use the whip. What are you doing? Or charged attacks, like one of the two.
And don't even get me started on how long, drawn out, and unnecessarily fucking spongy the boss fights are in this game. Which obviously I'm not going to spoil if you want to watch, play this game for yourself. So yeah, just know that every single boss in this game is based on hand-to-hand combat where you have no weapons.
Really?
You can have guns, but they do almost next to no damage whatsoever, so they don't really matter. But 99% of the boss fights in this game
He's acting like it's COD. Major surprise, you know? Griffin wanting a game to be COD.
Pure hand-to-hand combat, and they are absolutely...
Well, it has guns, it must be like COD, right?
Exactly.
Now, granted, you can pick up random items in the environment that do boost your damage output a little bit. The problem is somehow...
Not just a little bit, you can one-shot enemies with them, but go off.
They saw Breath of the Wild's breakable weapon system and said, yo, we gotta one-up that shit on making it even more shitty, and decided to make weapons...
But it's not a problem in this game, though, because there are weapons and like stuff in the environment to use literally everywhere. Like in Breath of the Wild, it's annoying because you constantly have to go through menus and everything. But like in this game, it's fine. Like they did it well. Breakable weapons are normally super annoying, but like they actually managed to make it work. Plus, you know, again, it makes sense. Bashing somebody over the head with a guitar is probably going to break the guitar. You know, I'm not like a breakologist or whatever, but...
No, that just seems like a hollow, thin, wooden structure, yeah.
Also, again, there's an upgrade, which gives your weapons more durability. So
they don't really do you a lot of good, and with how bad it is to pick up items off the ground because of how jank the mechanic is, it's not really...
What do you... No, it's... Huh? I think you're just bad at like looking at things.
Combat encounters. So a lot of times you might be able to take out one enemy faster than you would have otherwise, but it doesn't
imagine
really
a plunger breaking if you hit someone with it. I mean, if you hit them hard enough, then yeah.
Do you a bit of good in the long term because of how undurable weapons are. Apparently, if you hit a motherfucker...
Wait, did he just say undurable?
Good in the long term because of how undurable weapons are.
Oh my god,
New word invented.
Yeah, just say fragile.
Apparently, if you hit a motherfucker over the head with a lead pipe, the pipe breaks, not their skull. So,
It does if their skull breaks if you do a charged attack or if you sneak up. Does he not realize if you sneak up on an enemy and, like, hit them from behind, it's an insta-kill?
I gotta be honest, I would be very surprised if he did know this.
Yeah, yeah, no.
Interesting from
like if you sneak up on an enemy with most weapons and hit them from behind, it's an insta-kill. Like,
perspective, to say the least. Now, granted, there are also guns in the game, but they are absolutely horrible. The balancing is so bad that the pistol is more powerful than the assault rifle and the shotgun. The enemies are insane bullet sponges and basically just eat ammo while killing you in 1 to 2 shots.
I mean, I will say that is kind of true. It would be nice if the guns were better. I will say that. How much you want to bet he didn't realize you could use the guns as melee weapons as well? Let's see if he figured it out. Nope. No, of course not. He just runs to get another gun instead. Also, yeah, see, he didn't even know. Instead of meleeing the guy with the gun, he went to grab a baton instead. Like, brother, you can hit people with the weapons. And they have a lot of durability, so... Also, you were kind of just standing there and getting shot by that guy, so, I mean...
Once again...
Griffin's dumbassery gives me hope in my in myself. Yeah. Who's hotter, Clussy or Indy? Definitely Indy. Young Harrison Ford is hotter than me. Absolutely. Okay, well, you just missed him right there.
Yeah.
Can't shoot his penis in the way. Is that what happened there? I wanna see if that's what happened. Nope, he missed right there. Okay, maybe that one was bad. Maybe that one was actually on the game. Okay, that was just you being terrible. Alright, what will Griffin do now?
I don't know about you guys,
Nothing.
but doesn't that combat look absolutely incredible? But on top of that, I wasn't
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't just stand and tank bullets, you know?
When
that might be a great idea if you want to live.
Shotgun, because here's a clip of me shooting people at point blank range with a shotgun and doing basically no damage.
Alright, let's see it. I think you hit the thing.
Damage.
That was a little weird, but hold on. Alright, yeah. Alright, yeah, I will agree the shotgun should be stronger.
Maybe.
But also, I think Power Boss said it, like, you're not really meant to use the guns, really. As weird as that sounds, like, you know, it's Indiana Jones.
And then when you take all of this stuff that I mentioned and pair that with annoying traversal jank, you get amazing moments like this.
I can't wait to see it. How was that traversal jank? You jumped on a box. You jumped on a box and got shot. What was jank about that?
Won't you just
I got it. Yeah.
As the games get you killed, it truly never gets old. But the thing that makes this even more unforgivable, especially in the aspect of the shooting mechanics, is that Machine Games has a history in the first-person shooter genre. These are the people who made the Wolfenstein.
Hey, no. He kicked the dog. He kicked the dog.
Especially
L. Griffin.
The aspect of the shooting mechanics is that Machine
Look at
Games
this.
has a history
Look at this
in the first-person shooter genre.
Look at him attacking the dog. We got an L span for Griffin attacking that dog. Cringe.
Reboot series, which has absolutely incredible first-person shooter combat. I don't know what the fuck happened here to make it feel as bad as it does.
Hear me out. You're not a soldier in this game. You know, you're just an archaeologist.
Yeah. It's so bad.
Thank you for the L spam.
Even shoot through glass windows to headshot an enemy. Because
some nice attention to detail. If you try to shoot a dog, you check. Indy checks his gun instead.
Yeah,
like the rounds and stuff. Yeah, it literally will not let you shoot dogs. Like the only way you can deter them is by whip cracking.
Because the game thinks that it's a solid object.
All right. This aim, by the way, is impeccable.
And yes, this is a game studio whose past 4 games have all been first-person shooters. What's crazy...
yeah, but they haven't been Indiana Jones, so...
is you can't even stow or reload weapons at all.
To be fair, Indy's a World War I vet. Is he really?
Is he?
I've seen all the movies. I do not remember them mentioning that at all. I'm going to look this up. Is Indiana Jones a war veteran?
But does that make sense?
No, he was in World War II.
Was he?
Oh God, fucking damn it! I'm on the Atreus section.
Wait, hold on. He was a veteran of World War I. He was in World War II. Wait, which one is right? Okay, so he did serve in World War I. Okay.
Oh, he did.
Really?
Oh. Does that make sense age-wise though?
Wait, but I'm seeing both. I'm seeing people say he served in World War I.
Did he serve in World War II?
It says it was confirmed in Crystal Skull that he did.
Oh.
He was born just before World War I. The game.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
No, the game. No, it doesn't take place before. The game takes place in 1937. Oh no, you said World War II. My mistake. Sorry. Yeah. Let me see. Well, he was a scout in 1912. Hold on. Indiana Jones birthday. 1899. So in World War I, hold on, basic math.
He would be like 15.
He would have been, when World War I, yeah, he would have been 15 in World War I.
That's old enough to go to war back in those days.
I guess technically he would have been old enough.
I mean, they didn't.
When did the U.S. get involved in
World
World War I, though, is what I'm saying.
1917.
So then he would have been 18. So he technically
okay, so he could have served at like the end, I guess.
Ha. Atreus just tried to punch through the chest.
All right, yeah, that was a funny moment. I like that. Yeah, you're not, and you will never be your dad, Atreus. Like, sucks to suck.
Yeah. And now I'm stuck on that, like, 3 hours of Atreus.
Interesting. Well, I guess that's my L. I legitimately had no idea that he was in World War I, but interesting. Cool.
He's just about on the cusp of being able to go to World War I.
You climb a ladder, Indiana Jones drops his weapon. You jump on top of something, he drops his weapon. You dare to heal yourself, he drops his fucking weapon. Imagine being in the middle of a firefight, and all of a sudden you're like, damn, my health is getting low, I better heal myself. So you use your healing item, and in the process, you throw your gun halfway across the room, and you're struggling to find...
Okay, well, that's an exaggeration. You don't you drop it at your feet. You don't throw it really far.
The ground and pick it back up so that you can start shooting again, but by the time you do that, your health is already back down to the point it was before you
He enlisted in the Belgian army in World War I. Yo, the Indiana Jones lore goes crazy.
In the first place. So, this game, I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know how a first-person shooter studio, like Machine Games...
He didn't even... Look at this. He didn't even know he was supposed to pull out the key lock. There's the prompt on the left side of the screen. And he just walks up to the door and then runs away.
Machine Games managed to shit out this absolutely awful combat system, but here we are, man. This is
again, it's movie
you're not
accurate.
You're not a fucking
even if he was in the war, like in the movies, he is not depicted as being like super good at combat or anything.
Well, so yeah, right. He's
like,
an archaeologist.
He outsmarts people, and he like uses the environment to his advantage.
Yeah, that's like my general understanding. Is
like I've seen all the movies. Like he gets kills with guns and whatnot. But, like, most of the time, he'll pick, like, it's like how it works in the game. He picks, like, in Last Crusade, he picked up an MP4 and he killed 2 Nazis and then just dropped it and ran away. Like, this game is pretty damn accurate to how the movies work. In terms of, like, how Indy fights and everything.
absolutely incredibly bad. And I really can't believe that this actually is the case for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Like, I would have expected a lot more from the studio that brought us the Wolfenstein reboots. Now, in a lot of cases, when it comes to combat, stealth is really your only option because of all the things I mentioned before.
Yeah,
you know,
which, as we've seen so far, you have not really been doing, which is why you're getting your ass kicked.
Instantly to bullets. Enemies take so damn long to kill that there's no feasible way that even with guns, you're going to be able to take out all of them at once. So luckily it is Bethesda stealth and you can kind of just brute force your way through a lot of it. In a lot of instances, I just ran right through groups of enemies, completely ignoring them, and eventually I was able
yeah, but I mean, it's also because, you know, you're on easy mode.
to get to the objective without having to worry about stealthing my way through it or fighting enemies. So you can do that if you're really just pissed off, because the enemy AI is absolutely fucking terrible in this game.
Yeah, it's not the best. Wow, I mean, he was complaining about how long it takes to kill enemies, and then he just insta-killed, like, all of those guys, so... You know... Did this guy call it Bethesda stealth? Yeah, well, because, I mean, technically, you know, Bethesda owns Machine Games. Yeah, I mean, there is some jank, obviously, like this. Gina's AI can be a little funky at times.
Yeah.
Griffin makes no sense. True! To be fair to the AI, Griffin is on easy. I will say I was on normal. The AI can be dumb at times, but yeah, I don't know how much of this is because he's on easy mode. Griffin's inconsistencies with his reviews as always. Hey, it wouldn't be a Griffin review if it wasn't inconsistent.
But yeah, I feel like I'm just beating a dead horse at this point. The
I
combat
agree.
in this game feels like a complete afterthought at best, and it's really no wonder they were hesitant to show any extended gameplay prior to...
Well, it is obvious that, like, the puzzles took priority, which, you know, it's an Indiana Jones game, so...
this game whatsoever. I mean, just to make it even worse, let me just harp on one little last thing. I mean, bro, this game had such shitty combat that they didn't even make sure that something as simple as throwing a stick of dynamite worked.
I can't wait to see this. Just throwing it. All right, that was a little weird. I'll give him that. That was unless wait, hold on. I just had a thought. What if it landed in water and that diffused the dynamite? What if that's what that was? Is that a thing that can happen? Because if so, that would actually be kind of awesome.
So now that we've really hammered home just how bad the combat is...
All right, he says the exploration is good, so...
Talk about the other element of the gameplay experience, and that is the exploration. Now, the exploration mechanics and structure of the game is actually pretty decent. What the
hell is he doing here, chat?
At least in the more linear segments of the game, which is like the tombs and
are you seeing this?
That you actually make real story progress in. Those areas are actually really well done for the most part.
All right, there he did it. He got in the window. Let's heck and go.
He actually managed
exploration zones absolutely suck, man, and they are pure filler. Those areas are actually really well done for the most part. It's just the open exploration zones absolutely suck, man, and they are pure filler. And the one that you find at the end of the game, like said in South...
Hey, he figured out how to use the key.
Asia. Oh, it is mind-numbingly boring to navigate because straight out of God of Snore, you have to literally sit in a fucking boat and traverse through rivers in order to get from point A to point B in between missions. And for 3 to 5 minutes...
Does he not know that you can also fast travel? Like, you can unlock fast travel. You can use the signs in the area to fast travel. You know that's a thing, right?
You get to cruise down the river God of War style. Like I said, guys, this is...
I mean, okay, you have to travel the river to get to the destination on the other side of the river. Woe is me, I suppose.
Yeah. Basically a Sony game through and through, but without the, I guess, benefit.
I have this game downloading right now. Nice. Hope you enjoy.
Of having somewhat mediocre combat. This time around, the combat is absolutely terrible, but I do find it funny that the same people that typically shit on the Sony movie game formula are all of a sudden absolutely loving this shit, dude. But Egypt is the other zone that I really did not like as far as the open exploration zone, and it's really no better. You're constantly running across the massive Giza area instead of riding in your boat, at least, so I guess that's a little bit better, but you're basically not doing anything of real value. Basically...
That's simply not true, though. It's a crucial plot point, but...
One of the examples that I came across in playing through the main campaign.
Make him stop cooking. I'm in pain. I can't. The flames are too high. I can't go in. It's too dangerous.
Which absolutely drove me crazy is you had to run over to the Sphinx. You talk to somebody in the Sphinx. You then had to run all the way across the zone. Go talk to somebody else. Then you had to run all the way back to the Sphinx. Well, now you talk to that person again. Now it's time to leave the Sphinx once again and go to a completely different side of the map, and then you get whatever you needed over there, and then you go back to the Sphinx to finally get into the actual story content.
You know, maybe it wouldn't be quite as bad if he stopped to, like, actually explore around the area a little bit. Like, check out the dig sites, the tents and whatnot. Actually look for items and, like, side quests and whatnot. You know, maybe it would have been a bit more exciting if you actually did the other stuff that was in the game.
Yeah.
Because the area's not empty. Like, there is stuff to do.
Of that particular...
It's just, you know, if you ignore it, then, yeah, you're probably going to be
bored. Shocker if you don't do the extra content.
Honestly, pure padding mechanics.
Which is worse, this or Dreamcast Guy's Steak? Thankfully, Griffin hasn't actually cooked any food, so yeah. Dreamcast Guy's Steak is still the worst.
Through and through. I mean, just to further prove my point, there are literal exploration blocks in this game that force you to explore the open world in order to buy some arbitrary item that's sold at a shop in that particular zone.
Oh no, they want you to explore the world. They don't want you to just beeline the whole game.
Yeah, you know,
that's such a terrible thing. Griffin, I know you wanted to complete the game as fast as possible to just get your review out and farm ad revenue, but, like, come on, brother.
Yeah.
You're going to complain that they want you to explore a world, like an open world? This is your complaint? That you have to do exploring in an Indiana Jones game? Like,
that Indiana Jones needs to progress the story. And in one case, which was in Giza, he needed to go and buy a lighter. Because a lighter is totally something that Indiana Jones would leave home without if he was going to explore ancient ruins and tombs where, I don't know, maybe they don't have electricity?
Maybe this would tease open your money pouch.
I mean, by the way, I'm just saying... By the time I got to this point in the game, I had already checked out enough side stuff that I just had enough money to buy the lighter immediately. So, you know, again, you know, actually just... And also, like, the thing, oh, well, he would have had a lighter on him. Like, oh, okay. Maybe he would have, but at the same time, you know, gameplay.
Yes, a lamb.
Not bad. How much?
From beautiful Vienna, I can barely part with it, but I will sell it for a very, very good price to you, sir.
Let me think about it.
Plus, I mean, think about it as well. Indiana didn't even know what he was getting himself into. Because the game starts, the museum, or sorry, the college gets robbed. Or like the museum in the college gets robbed. And then you go out, because you figure out what the artifact was that was stolen, and then you head out to the Vatican. Like, I don't think he was expecting to need a lighter in the Vatican, you know?
Yeah.
Because the Vatican does have electricity. So,
what,
I mean...
in 19 whatever?
36.
Yeah, I mean, it's still... Yeah, it had, like, lights and stuff.
I mean, yeah.
Like, light bulbs have been a thing since what?
I mean, yeah, but like it probably didn't have
did,
a
Caden.
huge
I know what
power
you're saying,
grid.
but they did.
I mean,
No,
but it probably
they
didn't
did.
have like a huge established power grid.
They did. They did.
I think it's
But they
unlikely
had it.
that they
No,
had,
no, they
I
did.
mean, I know the Vatican...
In the game, at least, they did.
In the game,
So.
yeah. And I mean, like, I know Vatican is really small, but even for the, like, 1930s, that's
It's
a
still
lot of...
part of, like, it can still run off of the
Well,
electricity
the point
from,
is, he wasn't. He wouldn't have known that he would need to go
I mean,
into a deep area. Because
I mean, I still... Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I agree with your point, but also I don't think the Vatican had electricity. Like,
I agree with your point, but also no.
No.
I agree with your point, but I also
about it.
disagree with your point.
Fair enough.
If I'm gonna be crawling around Egyptian tombs, a lighter would come in handy.
Excellent lighter. I bought it from the lighter.
In the footage, he was able to buy it immediately. What's the complaint here?
Yeah, what? Unless this isn't his? This
But
footage,
yeah, each
maybe
zone basically has a similar block to go and force people who didn't explore it all to go back and try to find some money scattered throughout the environment, which...
Oh, God forbid. You actually have to play the game and not just blow through it.
Can actually be kind of hard to find in certain circumstances, so that part was definitely annoying.
I mean, if you're incredibly stupid, then yes.
But for the linear segments of the game, I actually thought they were pretty great, especially the tombs.
Thank God a compliment. Holy
When you're
crap.
exploring the ancient ruins, solving puzzles, and actually looking for the treasure and the actual stones you're collecting throughout the campaign, I actually thought those moments were pretty good, all things considered. The only section of the game that was linear that I didn't really like is when you go to find Gina's sister in the ship that's stranded in the middle of the mountains.
Nah, what do you... Dude, that mission was awesome. What do you mean?
That, to me, was an awful mission because of the armored enemies and the amount of enemies wielding shotguns that could basically one-shot you. So, yeah, that was...
Again, like, use your whip to disarm them. You know?
Not exactly a fun time,
Yeah.
but the rest of the linear segments I actually really enjoyed. Like the one in Southeast Asia towards the end of the game, I thought was really well done, and I genuinely had fun exploring that one at times.
Yeah, that was a good one.
You kind of see a glimmer of something here that, with a little more time, maybe, a little more focus...
Maybe you would have found more of those sections if you went off to the side stuff.
Maybe.
Just a suggestion.
Crafting a good and
Maybe if
fun
you explore,
game
you
to
find more
play.
content.
This might have actually turned out a lot better than it actually did, and it almost makes me wish they would have completely skipped the
What is he
combat
even
and
doing
open
right now?
areas of this game entirely, because I genuinely did not enjoy those
lollygagging.
aspects whatsoever. So next up, I do want to talk about the
I would let
traversal
Indy
itself.
whip me, Jesus Christ, but also true.
I don't really have too much to say here. I think traversing
Somebody's playing Helldivers.
the environments feels
It's like it's a
okay.
zombies
I do
game
wish
now.
It was in third person, because going from first person to third person gets super jarring after a while, and there's
I just redeployed to walk into the shuttle. This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
You feel like you're about to jump and you're gonna hit the edge and be able to climb up, but you just don't connect, and then you do the exact same thing the next time, and then it works out perfectly fine. So there's definitely a little bit of jank there, and then
Krill issue, I suppose.
there's also examples too where I was trying to
I'm
lower
really
my-
excited to get to the story section because he mentioned something about Indy being emasculated or something like that. So I'm very excited to see that.
myself with my whip, and it just straight up would not let me drop off of it.
It's Indiana Jones. He's the most like masculine dude ever. Like positive masculinity.
All right, it's because you're crouching. You're crouching. That's not Griffin. That's not the button to. Griffin, that's not the button to let go of the whip. I don't know what the bind is on Xbox, but on keyboard and mouse, it's Q to put items away. You have to hit that button. Crouching doesn't get rid of the...
There were also instances where I was trying to get through a doorway and an NPC would come in at the same time, and I was unable to progress.
Through here.
Let me see.
So dark in here.
I mean, yeah, that sucks.
But aside from that and the overall whip swinging mechanic being a little bit janky here and there, I think everything feels good for the most part. Exploring the tombs and solving puzzles.
Except for the combat, apparently. That is an affront to God, according to him.
Genuinely an enjoyable experience in this game. So that is definitely a highlight for me. And like I said,
Griffin loves Synthetic Man's content. Oh, I know. I know.
They removed all the stealth.
You get, like, he is just trying to be another Synthetic Man.
The combat and the unnecessary open world segments of this game, I think it actually could have been something really unique and special. I just know that, like, they maybe didn't have the balls to make a game without combat, which I guess I kind of get, but I would almost rather have no combat than bad combat, which is kind of crazy for me.
Dude, he's complaining about this game being a movie game. If there was no combat and it was actually just walking the whole time, this would be miserable. Like, is he actually advocating to not have combat in this game?
Apparently.
That would be horrible. Combat is a lot of the gameplay loop, so...
Of all people to be saying, if you know anything about my taste in gaming. But overall, man...
Oh, we do. It's called Call of Duty in Final Fantasy VII.
I think the traversal and exploration aspect of this game is definitely a highlight. So with that shit said, man, I think we've covered all of the gameplay here. So let's go ahead and move on to the main attraction, which is the story.
All right, I'm very interested to hear what he says about this.
So the story for Indiana Jones
Gen Z brain, as a zoomer, I agree.
Circle is obviously the main draw of this game.
So can we appreciate this gameplay where he's struggling to take a picture?
Yeah.
Buying it, it's the reason you're probably interested in it. And in my opinion, it's the only reason that this game is even remotely worth experiencing, whether you play it or watch it on YouTube. And
yeah, the story is legitimately great in this game, which I'm super happy about. That was my biggest concern, is that the story was going to be bad, but it's actually extremely good.
Is because, as the narrative designer himself said, this is Indiana Jones made for
a modern gaming audience.
I want to say this game...
But again, I don't know why they said that, because it's just a classic indie tale.
Yeah.
Like, this game doesn't feel quote-unquote modern in, like, the bad ways at all.
Feels like a rehash of the plot of Raiders of the Lost Ark, which is kind of ironic because the game itself actually opens up with the intro scene recreated from Raiders of the Lost Ark in video game form with a 1-to-1 recreation.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
But the best way I think I can put this in context of how it fits into the Indiana Jones, I guess, franchise is this feels like the Force Awakens moment of Indiana Jones. If you needed any more proof that Microsoft is the Disney of gaming in this situation, but like the Force Awakens, it took the plot of A New Hope, basically updated it for a modern gaming audience.
For a modern gaming audience.
I cannot wait to hear what is so quote-unquote modern about this. I'm very excited.
Just enough changes where it could stand on its own as its own individual title. So that's not to say the story is bad, it's just veering on the side of very predictable because it feels like you've seen this before, and that goes all the way until the very, very end where the main villain is stopped. So I'm not going to give a specific spoiler until we get into this spoiler.
Again, we're gonna stop before he gets to that part because I haven't gotten there yet.
Of the review. So if you don't want to be spoiled on the story, skip past the story portion of this video. The timestamps will be in the description below, so you have been warned. So from here on out, we will be going into spoilers.
All right, you heard him, guys.
Doing a full
if you don't want spoilers, click off.
I just
want to see y'all later.
This is definitely a game that was made for
a modern gaming audience.
So at the start,
How
Indiana
so,
Jones
though?
is at his college. Someone breaks in, steals a cat mummy artifact, which leads him to the Vatican. Then he goes to Egypt. Then he goes to a ship that has magically transported into the middle of a mountain peak. He then is transported to World War II Japan for a total of 5 minutes, and then to
that was one of the best parts of the game.
East Asia in order to find the last and final stone that forms the Great Circle before the big bad inevitably gets all the stones and then completes his grand design, which is revealed at the very end to be...
All right, I'm gonna skip this part. Nope, hold up. I'm skipping all that.
entire Earth clean of the racially impure so that they can repopulate the Earth as truly God's chosen people and lead on 10,000 years of dominate, whatever the fuck. Like, I obviously had much grander designs, but in reality, they just wanted to use Noah's Ark to teleport around, I guess, to skip rush hour traffic and drop off a few tanks here and there, which, you know, kind of was, I don't know, disappointing when I first heard it.
All right, hold on. I want to see if we can get...
Like, it would have been actually cool to have an Indiana Jones story set in Imperial Japan, because we've never really seen that before. So that could have been something they could have done to really differentiate themselves, but you only...
I mean, they could have done that, but at the same time,
yeah.
I think this was fine.
Get a 5-minute glimpse at most. That's the part in the trailers you see where you're shooting people in the back of a plane. That's that section of the game if you're curious. It only lasts about 5 minutes, so don't get your hopes up. But throughout this story, Indiana Jones is unfortunately joined by his Sony-esque companion character.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Just can't
lock in, boys.
Seem to shut her mouth. That, of course, being Gina. And she is one of the worst companion characters I have ever seen in one of these Sony-style movie games, because she just cannot shut the fuck up, dude. You know, she's
I will agree. She talks a lot.
Know-it-all girl boss who basically...
How is she a girl boss, huh?
Oh my god, bro. Strong in it. Someone who's just not like a complete pushover.
Yep.
Is now a girl boss. I guess. Someone who's like a confident adult.
Yeah.
She knows everything before Indiana.
Yeah, I mean, my only complaint is, yeah, she talks a lot, but, like, besides that, I don't have really any problems with her.
Jones says it, and I really just can't think of anything positive to say about her. I genuinely enjoyed the game.
That says more about
her story's pretty cool.
Much more until she appeared, and the moments where she is not present on screen are actually genuinely enjoyable. Like, the 2 sections of the game I actually really enjoyed were the parts that she was not there, ironically. So take that as you will, but constantly she is girl-bossing her way through this. Indiana Jones is constantly getting bailed out by her more times than you can count. She saves his life on countless different occasions.
What are you?
This is apparently emasculatory.
What? She saves him a couple times, and then he saves her as well. What? Oh my god.
Well, I hope you didn't...
Alright, yeah. She saves him here.
I've got you.
Okay.
And what's funny about this...
But wow, one example. Countless... guys, she saves him countless times. You know? Countless. Let's just show that one example, and then let's ignore all the times Indy saves her.
She's a bumbling idiot herself, because there's a point in the game at the very end where you're confronting the final villain, and she points a gun at him, but didn't bother to check if it actually had fucking ammo in it.
You will never understand.
I mean, that just sounds like a movie trope. I'm not gonna lie. More than anything.
Perdóname, Gina. Ti ho mentito.
All'inferno, was?
Ihr könnt jetzt reinkommen. Drawn to the memory of your dead sister like a rat to a stinking piece of cheese.
And in addition to that, she also suffers a symptom of the modern Sony game experience, which is Marvel tier writing that exists solely to fill dead air.
Meet me on the other side.
I mean, okay, so she fills dead air.
So she speaks when there's silence, basically.
Don't burn yourself.
I mean,
again, I'll say, like, maybe she could have, like, talked a little less. But, like...
Yeah.
What is Marvel tier about her saying, be careful?
I mean, they gotta have it sound at least a little realistic. I don't know. Like, that's what someone who would...
I feel like I would also be saying these things. I'm not gonna... Maybe I'm a Marvel character.
Yeah, you know what? You're just Marvel tier real life.
Clussy is a girl boss? You're goddamn right I am. I am the strongest female character in gaming.
This is girl boss reveal.
What is Marvel writing about her saying it's getting hot in the room?
You're not a girl boss, you're a Cluss boss.
Exactly. That is, I am a Cluss boss. Exactly.
Thanks for the help.
Hey, there's a dragon up there.
I can see.
And I think what amplifies this problem even...
Indy said, and Indy acknowledged it right here.
Dragon up there.
Like, I get it.
And I think
some of it can be kind of redundant and like it's maybe it's not like maybe it's like maybe it is filler. I don't fucking.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing the Marvel writing in that.
No.
You know, when I think Marvel writing, I think terrible jokes that are super awkward and go on too long.
Yeah, like unnecessary.
Yeah.
Amplifies this problem even more is the fact that Indiana Jones as a character just feels really deflated in this game. Like none of that
Absolutely disagree.
None of that like snarky, snide remarks where he's fired.
That is simply false. Did this dude play the game?
Back, talking shit.
Probably not the same one that you played.
Whatever you want to say.
Maybe the early access version was different. Maybe the story sucked and they changed it all in one day.
Like in the movies, if a woman or
they changed it the day before release.
Whammon, yeah, exactly, Farva. Whammon.
Shit, he fires back in
just
time.
Like actually
no
sexist, and he's trying to.
But in this game, he almost feels emasculated.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, bro!
Oh my god, dude! What do you mean he feels emasculated? He fires back when people talk trash. What are you talking about?
And he reminds me of that.
He's like actually making stuff up.
Where it's like, yes, honey. That's kind of the vibe I got throughout this entire game. And I think the perfect example of this happening is she is the one who has to convince Indiana Jones to see things through. Because at the very final hour, Indiana Jones wants to run away from all of his problems.
All right, I'm going to skip this part because I can't. I haven't seen that. I haven't gotten there.
I tell you, he never acts that way, especially in the final hour. Like, he's always the one pushing forward, having to convince others that this is necessary, and that the fate of the world to stop the Nazis is a worthwhile endeavor, which, that's what I mean. It just, Indiana Jones feels uncharacteristically reserved and almost like a bitch at times, man, for lack of a better term. He, like, literally seems like a little pussy-ass bitch in a lot of different scenarios.
I think he's, like, filtering all the times where he isn't like this out of his head. Honestly, like I feel like Griffin has selective memory or something.
Confirmation bias or whatever it's called.
Yeah, look like selective memory. Fool who really has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. He's constantly having to have things explained to him in his particular area of expertise, and they almost make him.
What do you mean? Indiana, every time he is shown like an ancient artifact or something, he gives like a paragraph explanation about it. He knows everything there is to know about objects in this game. What are you talking? He is the one who does the explaining most of the time in this game.
I'm completely incapable of going it alone.
And if he doesn't do the explaining, it's probably because he didn't know something. Because guess what? Indiana Jones is not omnipotent. Or what? Is that all-knowing? Omnipotent? Whatever, the all-knowing word.
So uncharacteristically Indiana Jones. Like, the prime example is there's a recurring joke throughout the game about his fear of snakes, but it's done in a way that's so comically cringe and over the top that it just makes you hate the writers for what they're doing to a beloved.
Yeah, that's because he has an over-the-top fear of snakes. It's almost like that's a trope in every single movie.
Of character.
What is wrong with this?
Gina.
Oh. Stay still.
This is exactly how he acts in the movies. What are you... oh
I am still.
Don't.
Now, yes, Indiana Jones has always been afraid of snakes.
Yeah, so you acknowledge it.
But in any of the movies, he would have just brushed that off nervously and maybe been like, ugh, like, you know.
No. It simply... Hold on. I might get claimed for this, but screw it. I'm going with it. Indiana Jones snake scenes. Let's see, hold on. There was this one particularly... it was from, what's it called? Crystal Skull, I think. There was this one in Crystal Skull. Yeah. I gotta skip ahead so I don't get claimed, but hold on. He's sinking in quicksand, and they toss him a snake to pull him out. Here, let me turn it down.
It's a rat snake. Rat snake. Well, this one is, alright? It's not even poisonous.
See?
Go get something else. Like what?
He is literally about to die, and he refuses to grab the snake because he's terrified. How is this Oh my god.
Would have been fine, but in this he literally freezes up and is incapable of moving on his own until
Yeah, because he has a snake phobia.
Gina comes in and saves the day. But overall, man, the tone
He's just trying to portray this like Gina's like taking over the story or something. Like, oh my god.
This game is just all over the place. It definitely
So is this review.
leans more towards the goofy / Marvel-esque writing, which, you know, Indiana Jones
It's almost like Indiana Jones, for the most part, is pretty goofy.
is definitely not a 100% serious franchise, but it does kind of feel out of place. Like there's
It's almost like Indiana Jones is about an archaeologist trying to stop Nazis from using magic to take over the world. That's a little bit goofy.
There's one scene in particular that is basically
Indy's a goofy goober, exactly.
basically completely ripped right out of Looney Tunes.
Which one? Oh yeah, this one. That I remember this. That feels like an Indiana Jones scene to me. I don't see what's so like extra and marvelly about that.
Many men like you.
Hey!
I mean, I will say that part was kind of goofy, but like in a good way. The Voss jump scare. Ken, are you watching?
No, I just.
Oh, take a look at the Voss jump scare.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, what the fuck?
It's goofy, but like in a good. This is all very Indiana Jonesy. This feels like something straight out of the movies. Like maybe a bit extra, but still. He has no knowledge of the franchise. I'm like, is it true that he hasn't watched the movies? Because I swear to God, it feels like it. I mean, do you guys know, literally in Raiders of the Lost Ark, there's a part where like the metal gets superheated, and then I forgot his name, I can't remember it off the top of my head, but the main villain grabs it, and then he like burns the sigil, or like the markings on it, into his hand. And it's like a funny scene, but then that turns out to be a crucial plot point, because they use the burn on his hand to locate the area that they need to go to. Like, me and Delta were laughing our asses off when we saw this scene.
And then when you pair moments like that with story cutscenes having major issues from a technical standpoint, it's kind of hard to take it seriously.
I'd like to see an example. Ah.
You sabotage my everything was perfect. I'm going to kill you all.
Tut. Of course. So what, Ikra?
Ah,
And
all
don't
right.
you worry,
Funny floating fish.
All you current thing followers.
You know what that means? Fish.
Out there. This game is littered with all the typical talking points that we expect from the modern video game landscape.
Such as?
Wissen Sie, Bergmann?
L4D2 coach. Look out, Hunter incoming.
Left 4 Dead coach, look out, Hunter incoming. Exactly.
Sind am einfachsten zu manipulieren.
Wait, how is this a... I saw people on Twitter talking about this. Can somebody explain how this is a modern gaming talking point? The whole reason Voss said this is because one of his, like, cronies or whatever was, like, super desperate to prove himself to Hitler and what, like, to the Nazis. So he was willing to do all this super, like, desperate, risky stuff to, like, prove his allegiance. And so he's saying it's super easy to manipulate somebody who's insecure like that.
Mm-hmm.
What is it, because he said insecure male that it becomes modern all of a sudden? Please turn this off. I'm losing brain cells. We're gonna push through. We're gonna push through to the end.
cringe.
The giant is correct. Because that is what you are inside, Dr. Jones. A pathetic little man.
And no.
Oh no! He called him pathetic. How modern and woke.
It's almost like that's a
pathetic has never been used. Pathetic was never used before the year 2023, as we all know.
No, God, villains would never want to like break down the hero's, self-confidence.
Griffin is an insecure male. It's starting to feel like projection at this point, honestly.
I am not kidding when I say
emasculated,
this. I
insecure.
kind of found this hard to believe when I first booted it up. I had to do a double take and look at my recorded footage just to confirm that this game literally has a trigger warning at the beginning of it because, oh my God, dude, it has Nazis in it. Be careful. But yeah, it gives an imagery warning.
I mean, maybe it's a little dumb, but like, I don't really see. Just click past it.
Yeah, honestly,
like this is not that big of a deal. Like, what would have been a problem is if they like went out of their way to censor the game and they like took out all the swastikas and everything. That would have been a problem. Thankfully, it's like, I mean, we saw Hitler in that one scene. You got like, no, this game is still just as like real in like with like history as the movies are.
At the beginning of the game, and it says Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is a fictional story inspired by historical events and characters. Name, characters, organizations, locations, and events are either...
This just seems like a standard like fine print that's on like any fictional game. That like that this is based on real events, but it's like what's it called? Like in Rainbow Six Siege, there's like the FBI and all that stuff. But it's like, hey, these aren't like real people or anything, and like any similarities are like coincidence or whatever. Like this seems like a pretty standard warning to me.
Imaginary or depicted in a fictionalized manner, not intended to disrespect any historical or cultural beliefs. The story and contents of this game are not intended to and should not be construed in any way to condone, glorify, or endorse the beliefs, ideologies, events, actions, persons, or behavior of the Nazi and fascist regimes, nor any other regimes, or to trivialize any
good. They
crimes,
shouldn't
genocide,
be endorsing that shit.
Other
and they're just
again, this seems like a very standard like before you play warning.
Yeah.
What is the problem with this?
Humanity. Now, I don't really know why this was necessary. I thought it was kind of a...
I don't know why it was necessary for you to complain about it, but here we are.
Personally accepted thing that, Nazis equal bad. I don't know why they needed to reinforce that, but dude, this shit's absolutely fucking crazy. I absolutely hate the fucking world we live in nowadays, man. Everybody is so fucking soft, dude. And on top of that,
I will agree with that.
There are other just really cringe moments in the game that...
I will point this out. I saw this comment on like a video, like the anti-woke crowd, like Griffin being one of them. Like they call people soft, but then they are so quick to get super offended when like anything really bad, when like anything slightly like weird happens or whatever. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Come from Gina of all people that I just had to pause the game because of just how categorically fucking false and cringe they are, that it made me actually sympathize with the people I'm supposed to hate.
Nazis don't care about history, Dr. Jones. They only care about power.
I mean, this statement literally made me pause the game.
I mean, it's not entirely true. Obviously, they care about history, but at the same time, they're fighting a war against the Nazis. Is that like a totally unreal? They're trying to like rally each other. Is that like such an unrealistic thing for her to say? Like, okay, it's not entirely true, but like they at the time the Nazis were trying to take over the world.
Yeah.
Like, what is the problem here? She's calling the bad guys bad. Oh no.
Just pure cringe, because if you know anything about Nazi Germany, they were hyper autistically obsessed with recreating their vision of historical Germany and reuniting historically German peoples. Like the entire motivation, you could argue, for Hitler.
Okay, well, guess what? Hindsight is 2020.
Yep.
Like, bro is turning into a hindsight Harry right now. This was back Literally, like, when the war, like, before the war even started.
And the Nazis was based on history. So to say that the Nazis don't care about history,
the Nazis were history, and it's not even based on history.
And also, she's talking about they don't care about like preserving these artifacts that they're finding. They're trying to find all like the artifacts and everything to use the Great Circle to like take over the world. That is what she's talking about. Like, they don't care about the history of, like, the stuff that they're stealing. They just want it so they can grab more power using it. That is the point.
And there's just plenty of moments like
Like,
that
obviously, they care about their own history
throughout the campaign that are scattered in there that just take you completely out of the experience. The original Indiana Jones movies did not have to make up shit like that. They simply presented it how it was, and everybody walked away thinking the Nazis were the bad guys. They didn't have to do this over-the-top fucking shaming and bullshitting in order to try and convince you that you're actually the good guys in this situation. And I think it's perfectly summed up with this absolutely motivational and moving speech from Gina.
All right,
Oh, for God's sake! Who cares? You are both stuck in the past. And right now there is a great evil spreading throughout the world. And we can choose to fight against it or each other. Nazis don't care about history, Dr. Jones.
Am I the only one who doesn't see a problem with that? It was like a... Also, I love that he cut out the part right after where Indy, like, knocks the dude out. And he was like, good distraction. Like, that whole speech was played off as like a joke. But yeah, no, he just cut that out.
Jones, they only care about power.
Also, something funny I found is that it's no coincidence that the only likable and attractive female character in this game who is a former student of Indiana Jones who has blonde hair and blue eyes.
Oh my god, dude. We're getting into like Alex Jones levels of like conspiracy. It's no coincidence that this exact thing happened right here, right now.
Of course.
That turned the freaking frogs gay.
To be a Nazi conspirator.
This is the idol.
Oh, what? So because you think this is the only attractive character, and she's a Nazi, what is your point?
Yeah.
Like, what? Gina's attractive too? What? Huh? Like, it's not like every other woman in this game is, like, super... what? Gina's attractive. What? I forgot her name. But, like, the chick with the eye patch in Southern Asia. Like she's attractive. Like, what? It's not like they made the characters hideous or anything.
I first found it described in a barely readable passage in a scroll found in Angkor Wat.
I guess because she's blonde. That's bad? Because she's on team not... Huh?
Warriors who found the idol believed it was cursed, and so they buried it along with the demon. I didn't know if it was real, or just a legend.
It came from a woman, so it's woke according to Griffin. That's what it feels like.
Savor the feeling, kid. It was your thorough research that led us to it.
Yeah, he was being sarcastic right there.
Professor. We should leave.
You know, they made her character from Sweden, not Germany, to show that it wasn't just only the Germans after all, man. But it is kind of funny because she is actually very likable. She has a great energy about her.
Is she, though? She's likable for about 5 minutes until she betrays your ass and gets her arm cut off.
Indiana Jones's personality perfectly. And not to mention, she was actually hot. And what's sad is the plot could actually have been better if they went with her as the primary companion character instead of Gina. Like, they could have used a similar pretense for her meeting up with Indiana Jones. They both were tracking down the same thing. They team up, and given their past history as him being her teacher and her being a student, you know, that could have actually been a really...
So let me get this straight. His complaint is that the side that one of the antagonist females is hotter to him than your sidekick female. This is his complaint. What is happening?
Cool dynamic, and it could have actually led to a more interesting story where eventually it's revealed that...
Interesting story. Why? Because she's hotter? Like, what?
Fuck, yeah.
Does anybody else think this comes across as like incredibly shallow?
Like, has been working with the Nazis the whole time, and she was planted there because of her connection with Indiana Jones to betray him and find out what he knows about the Great Circle in order to help them track down the stones faster. But instead, we got girl boss Gina, who wanted to track down...
How is she a girl boss? Dude, oh my god.
300...
This is awful.
This man just says words.
I'm just gonna leave that there. This is awful.
IQ sister who literally is never even on screen once other than as a corpse. So yeah, there you go. But overall, man, I think
literally the Last Crusade flaw. Exactly, Power Boss. This literally happened in the Last Crusade.
Nico would have actually been a much better companion character.
Make a video about. I don't know if I can. There's a bunch of other stuff I gotta talk about, and honestly, this might take too long. I'll think about it.
And it kind of gives you a glimpse at what could have been, and then you have to go right back to the old hag once again, which, you know...
Chat, type 1 if I should make a video about this.
Brings a tear to my eye, because for all things, man, Anika was definitely hot. Unfortunately, though, she was only in the game for about 30 minutes and meets an untimely end when a door falls and crushes her arm, which causes her to leave behind the idol that she betrayed Indiana Jones for earlier to get for the Nazis.
Yep.
You drop the idol and reach back to grab it.
Oh god, that's a lot of ones. Oh no.
Should bring this back to Pylan. You let your ambitions get the better of you.
I will say, even with one arm, she probably is still 10 times better than Gina. All in, though.
Again, does this just come across as, like, weird to anybody else? I'm just, like, creeped out more than anything now.
For the most part, is pretty predictable. Yeah. You've definitely seen this before if you've seen the other Indiana Jones films.
Wow, an Indiana Jones film is predictable? You mean the bad guy's gonna lose and Indiana Jones gonna find whatever he's looking for and win?
It is very reminiscent of Raiders of the Lost Ark, with kind of like that Kingdom of the Crystal Skull element of trekking around the globe to find the various different stones in order to create the Great Circle, which, you know, is pretty similar to Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, but the way the villain dies is the exact same way as in Raiders of the Lost Ark, essentially, so you will definitely be feeling like you're treading through familiar water throughout the story, but they do enough to keep it interesting.
Doo-doo.
To the point where you are genuinely interested to see how it does
him.
play out by the end, to its credit. But I
wonder if this Griffin guy's actually watched an Indiana Jones film. Dude, that's what I'm starting to wonder if he asked ChatGPT for a summary of the whole story. And then just, like, is going off of that.
I think it's funny, speaking of credits, in typical Bethesda fashion, they somehow managed to find a way to send you off in true Bethesda style, and somehow managed to break the end credits of the game. But all bullshit aside...
Okay, it flickered twice.
Wow, that was terrible. Yeah, that was...
Damn, that... Game... Unplayable. Refund now. Everybody sell your Xboxes. Unplayable. The credits flickered twice.
I did think the story did check enough boxes to give you that authentic Indiana Jones experience.
What I missed, just got off of work. You missed the worst Indiana Jones review I've ever seen.
And I do think...
Granted, this is the only one I've seen, so I guess it's technically the best as well, but...
The story was definitely...
I'm gonna go watch a good one after this so I can just claim that it's the worst one.
The highlight of this game. It was just dragged down by some bad characters and overall bad Marvel-esque writing.
Again, I'm failing to see the Marvel writing at all in this
game.
No,
Marvel writing...
Like, I don't think this guy knows what Marvel writing is.
Once Marvel writing became worse, like post-Endgame, the reason it was bad was because the time, like the humor timing was all off. The jokes were just
the main like when people say Marvel writing, they're talking about the humor mainly.
Yeah, like the main. I mean, obviously, like you know, the stories aren't the strongest, but that's superhero movies.
That just happened. Sort of writing. That's what people talk about.
Yeah, like that is not a thing in this game. Like
it's not like from what I've heard, like Indiana Jones is full of like actual witty humor.
Yeah,
the timing is good, but there also isn't a ton of it. Like they spread it out pretty well. Unlike the Marvel writing, which is
so that's the thing, right? Like the old Marvel writing phases, like 1 through 3, had like good humor. It was well timed. It was like spaced out, so it wasn't like a joke every 10 minutes or whatever, like a fucking quota they're trying to check off. Like so. That's probably more similar to what this game is doing, where it's not like you know, spamming jokes to try and be like, haha, see, we're funny, we're relatable, whatever, like this
Like,
game.
there's plenty of jokes and, like, there's even visual gags and stuff, but, like, they're not spamming it or anything. Like, this is nowhere near Marvel writing. Man, you're still streaming. Surprised I caught this. Yep, we're still going. We're almost done. But
man, I did actually, for
I'm
the
definitely
most part,
almost
enjoy the moments of this game. I was not playing, so AKA the story. I think the story was actually pretty good, and I think it's worth
except for when woman was on screen, because women bad.
Experiencing
well,
whether you want to
so.
watch it or play it for yourself. But yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this review up, man. This is going
Thank
on
fucking
more than
God.
Please.
enough at this point. So I think I can best sum up Indiana Jones and the Great Circle as a good experience, but a terrible video game. The best parts of this game, which for me is very hard to say, are the cutscenes and the non-combat segments that take place in
I mean, that's just his opinion, but, like, his reasons for that were just, like, we saw the footage. He was just playing the game horribly.
Linear tombs.
Which,
and what
who
you're
would have thought?
walking away from after playing this game is you're going to wish that this was a movie that you could have just watched instead.
No, I'm glad I got to play this.
Instead of having to slog through the slop combat and stealth segments that really add absolutely nothing to the experience overall other than frustration. So I think that is the biggest flaw with
Yeah,
this
I mean, if you play it wrong, then yeah.
I feel like my criticisms of this, not just like his review, but of this guy are basically the same as for like his BO6 review that we watched a while back.
I mean, at least he's consistent, I guess.
He has a lot of like phrases that he uses that he doesn't actually seem to know what they mean.
That's exactly. I completely agree.
They feel good and like smart to say, but he doesn't. They don't fit the context. It just he likes to say them because he heard someone
mean anything.
Yeah,
or it like just doesn't make sense.
Like yeah, it doesn't make sense. Like it sounds like a cool or it sounds like a smart, well, like succinct, you know, thing to say, but it just doesn't fit the context. And of course, it's not used correctly because this fucking guy is saying it.
Did he even beat FF7 Rebirth? I mean, of course he did. It's like his favorite game of all time.
Been a 2 to 3 hour long movie story and used awful gameplay mechanics to stretch it out to 12 hours, and that's what it feels like. I feel like this game would have actually been a lot better.
I mean, if you sucked dick and balls at the game, then it'll stretch out longer. Who's surprised by this?
And
I need to see. He hasn't shown it. I guarantee he didn't upgrade like any abilities or anything. That would have made combat much easier. Guarantee it.
Together. I think that
honestly, it would be like if I played Elden Ring and it was like my first, because it was my first Souls-like. So if I played Elden Ring,
and just
didn't upgrade any equipment, fucking took every possible boss fight, and like just bitched
you just looked up a guide on YouTube and instantly speed ran to each main boss and skipped everything else.
It would take me goddamn forever, if I didn't upgrade equipment and I just refused to learn patterns and stuff, that would take me forever. So unsurprisingly, if you don't learn how to play the game, it takes you longer to play it.
Yeah.
Much better.
I forgot I have to play Elden Ring now because the new one's coming out.
Yes, sir.
That's okay. I'm not mad about that.
Have been a much
you should, dude. You're gonna be so happy when you do.
I'm gonna love it.
You should be very mad. It's a terrible game.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wow. Okay.
You should be very mad. It's one of the worst games I've ever played.
It's a running joke, but not actually a joke.
No, it's not a joke. I hate this game.
Despite having like 200 plus hours in the game, Caden.
Yeah, no, I put 223.1 hours in because of how much I hate it.
Yeah, he had to hate as efficiently as possible.
Yeah, I had to put a bunch of time into it before I knew I would be able to hate it properly.
You know, and that honestly is the most respectable way to hate something. Like I trust somebody. I would trust somebody who hates a game after putting in 100 hours than somebody who loves the game after putting in 1 hour.
So, right. Mm-hmm.
Experience.
Yeah, I just saw that trailer and I was like,
the best time I've ever had in Elden Ring was when I was sitting at the main menu with the music off.
With the music off. You play Elden Ring like how Griffin played Doom Eternal, just on mute the whole time.
Just
really
mute
anything
the title music. And just
by the way, that should be a cardinal sin, playing Doom Eternal on mute.
Dude, that one absolutely.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones.
Doom Eternal is a soundtrack with a game attached to it.
Yeah, Doom Eternal is a $40 soundtrack that comes with a free game.
Lucas, which I think is fine if that's what they're going for. On top of that, I thought.
How far am I from the end? You got to Godfrey, but forgot the way back and stuff. Which got Golden Godfrey?
It's like Spirit Godfrey, like Spirit, Yellow Boy, or in the big area
Godfrey,
where you fight,
or like Godfrey / Horaloo.
Like because if it's Godfrey / Horaloo, that's the second.
You're right at the end.
That's the second to last fight in the game.
Jones.
IDK the first one. So the piss one.
So you're at the
so
piss one?
you're not even halfway done.
Oh yeah, you're real far.
You're not even halfway done yet.
For a couple times throughout the
You need
game.
to go out. You need to go from the side of Grace in that room. You need to go like up a tree branch outside the building, and it like leads you up and around
into the second floor. Yeah, you're going to like the second floor or the
And then the next boss fight is literally like a hop, skip, and a jump away.
It's not Harrison Ford.
Warning. I guess just a quick warning for that next boss fight. It's a major skill check.
It's that boss.
Like
is
that's
like
the
one
first
of,
probably major. Yeah, that's the first probably
it's
like
very
actual
difficult,
hard boss.
Like extremely. The other one, like once you have it down and once you've like done it a couple times, like beaten it a couple times, it's like probably medium difficulty. But until like the first time you fight it, it's pretty brutal. So
yeah, like you can kind of fudge your way through a lot of the bosses up till that point, but you just can't fudge your way as much through this one.
Wait, he played Doom Eternal without the soundtrack on? Not just the soundtrack, he played the whole game on mute the whole time. Like not even sound effects or anything.
It's a convincing interpretation of Harrison Ford throughout this game, so he actually did a very good job. I think the game, like I mentioned, really shines in those non-combat linear tombs where you're solving puzzles and exploring and taking
the Indiana Jones game
is
good with puzzles.
Exactly, really does what it's trying to set out to do, and I wish it was.
It's almost like that's the entire fucking
open world zones,
thing about Indiana Jones is that it's
stealth and melee combat and the awful gunplay as well. But overall, man, I didn't hate this. I really did.
You could have fooled me.
Hate it.
Spent 46 minutes talking about how much you fucking despise it.
Yeah.
Negative, but it's just so much easier to pinpoint the things that you don't like when you're talking about a game, and I think that's
very true.
Important for reviews.
I mean, yeah.
Like, oh, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. That doesn't really give you an idea of why you love it. So,
well, you didn't really. Give me an idea why you didn't like it.
Yeah,
so.
you didn't get. You gave reasons. They just did. They were just wrong.
Your reasons for not liking it were just stupid. So
to bring up the negatives, but I did not hate this game. I absolutely did not hate it.
Again, you could have fooled me.
More neutral on it. I hated the combat and the gameplay experience, but I thought the story and the overall exploration in those.
I mean, really, you thought the story was good? Because last I checked, you were complaining that the main female character wasn't hot enough. So,
well, you know,
was actually really good. Like it gives you a.
It's pretty bad, but I didn't. That mission was pretty bad, but I didn't hate it.
Yep, this is the same guy.
So
it was actually pretty good.
This game a rating, I'm giving it a 6 out of 10, which for me is above average. I think this is definitely through and through.
This guy just hates games.
He spent that whole time complaining and then said it was above average. That's kind of
Bro
insane.
gave it a 6 out of 10.
Movie game with terrible gameplay and a first-person perspective. I'm not really a fan of when Sony makes this style of game, and I'm not really a fan of when Indiana Jones is adapted into this style of game, despite my love for the Indiana Jones franchise. But overall, again,
I'm again, far be it for me to question you as an Indiana Jones fan, but.
Did not hate this. I think it does have some redeeming qualities. Honestly, I just would have rather watched a playthrough on YouTube instead of playing it for myself, and I think that speaks volumes. So I cannot rate the game higher than that. I do think it succeeds at creating a faithful and immersive Indiana Jones experience that's just weighted down by awful writing at times and some of the worst first-person combat.
Wait, so the story was great, but it had awful I've
ever seen in a
again. He doesn't really. He's just saying a bunch of buzzwords to sound smart.
So that is going to do it for this review of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. If you did make it to the end of this video, you are a real one. Make sure to smash that.
Well, hey, at least I can walk away from this knowing I'm a real one.
You know what? That makes it all worth it.
Comment section below
it's all worth it, chat. I am a real chat. You all are real ones as well. Even if you just hopped in now, you technically got to the end of the video. We're all real ones. Yippee!
He didn't say stay to the end of the video. He said got to the end of the video.
Yeah, there you go.
So you didn't have to watch the whole thing.
Are you waiting for
the best part of this review? Yep, the outro is the best part.
PS5. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'm always interested to hear y'all's take on whatever game it is we're talking about today. But as always, I do want to thank you all so much for taking the time out of your day to check out this video and for all the recent support.
No problem,
on the channel.
man.
You guys are the fucking best, and I really do appreciate it. So with that,
I rate your review 0 out of 10 for hypocrisy and garbage. I literally don't care about your gaming take. I don't care for Indiana Jones personally, and I'm not going to play this game. But your take is just stupid and self-contradictory.
You're dumb. I rate your review dumb and bad out of 10.
Nothing will ever beat that one lady we watched who said Bloodborne doesn't belong in 60 FPS.
Yeah, no, that might be.
That was actually like the stupidest review.
Dude, I saw
watched.
your comment on my video the day after. You were still mad about
I
it.
was that shit still pissed me off. I was like, what the fuck?
It was so stupid.
One of the stupidest reviews, one of the stupidest like videos I've ever watched. Intergalactic disgusting woke naughty dog shit.
Yeah.
Well, that one looks fun to watch.
Oh god, I don't wanna.
No, not right now.
Chat, we did it! Yippee! My voice is so gone.
My brain is gone.
My throat fell off. And my brain.
Let's read the comments.
Well, I mean, it's just gonna be people agreeing. I mean, look at this. It only got 14,000 views. It's only gonna be people who agree with him, really.
We got bots, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Guys, thank you all so much for being here. This went on longer than I thought. That's what she said.
Alrighty. Well, what a way to end this.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the only way this deserves to end.
Hope you all had a great time. Thank you all for sticking around.
Yeah, no problem.
Save that Naughty Dog vid. I don't know if you want to see it. Then you go watch it yourself, man. I can't handle any more Griffin tonight. I'm gonna go play Elden Ring. Oh man. All right. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, SP. Thank you. I appreciate it. Remember, be good people. Yeah. I need a better.
Don't be bad people.
I need like a good, consistent outro.
Bye.
Yeah, and yeah, we will
We'll work on it.
We will see you. I think I'm gonna try to make a video tomorrow. I'm not sure. Whatever. Yeah, I'll see you eventually. Bye bye.
Have a good one.
Bye, chat.